Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Reditus, episode 37. To the stylings of A.T.L.A.S. All right, let's go over the recap. So last week, the group started to head towards the exit to the strange section of the Fey Forest. Jak started to explain. Jak started to
realize you were live.
Jak.
He said we were going live.
Oh
I thought he was just messing with me. That's why I kept going with it.
As the group started to head towards the exit.
Isn't he?
No, he's live.
Oh, he's live. Okay.
As the group started to head towards the exit to the strange section of the Fey Forest, Jak started to explain some strange things he'd noticed during his scouting, mentioning two strange trees, one being one in the center of the dome. The group fought the demons. They were decided to return and investigate it further. On the way back, Jak discovered a strange large tree that had been buffered down by some sort of beast or beasts. The group took some time to really investigate the central tree that looked dead and didn't seem to blend in with the surrounding area. Mastos spoke to some nearby foliage, and with some convincing, an old tree drew on its connection to all the trees in the area and gave Mastos information. The seed that Mastos has came from somewhere not within this forest, but elsewhere, and that everything must be put back where it came from. The group, now realizing that the dead tree was in a large shape representing Juranic's form, and within the trunk of the tree there was a recess with a black substance that was similar to the black substance on the alternate Juranic that the demons that the group fought. The recess's shape perfectly fit the shape of the now fully restored Juranic. After inspecting the tree some more and trying to determine its magical nature, the group headed out of the dome. They wanted to inform Juranic of their belief that the tree may be what's tethering him to the mortal plane, and also to inform Carmen of the demons within the forest. After some discussion with Vulgar, the group discovered Aristos was from a city called Arokan, that it was in the mountains to the west and was built on a similar Fey forest to the one here in Sinicalum. Vulgar also used his strange speech to communicate with Mastos, explaining that he was found as a cub and raised by a colony of druids. To his knowledge, nobody had made it from the mainland to Dunman, which is Mastos' island. Vulgar agreed that he wouldn't let anyone in the forest until he hears from Carmen. Darius used his magic to communicate with Juranic about the tree, and he didn't seem to know what to do about it, but he did mention that he was the fighter of the group, and Gortith was always the smart one. The group found that Carmen, Ladmus, and Arik were having a meeting in the cathedral about the Shadow Heart when the group arrived to tell Carmen about the demons. Arik took his leave as Darius explained the situation, and the group brought out the two broken metal portal rings from the forest. Ladmus seemed to recognize them and brought out a tome that has sketches of it. He explained that these are known devices used by the agents under Sharok, the Scourged Blade. He was an entity of great power that was rejected by the gods and banished to the Shadow Realm. He made it his goal to control or destroy the mortal realm, as this was the god's most prized creation. He used his commander Cuthlar to coordinate attacks and raids using these metal portal devices. 3 generals were on the front lines of these incursions: Arak the Blind, Arich the Voiceless, and Arokeen the Silent. As A.T.L.A.S peered into the tomb, he noticed a sketch beside Arak the Blind that showed a blindfold and cape. In realizing he had the blindfold strapped around his arm. We'll be right back with the rest of the episode.
Through shattered lands and broken sky, the keys ignite, the lost must rise. Bound by fate, by blood, by steel, a world forgotten, a truth concealed. A.T.L.A.S forged in flame and dust, a heart of gears, a soul to trust. Jak the hunter, silent, keen, a shadow's wrath, the watcher unseen. Darius speaks with silver tongue, a tale half-truth, a song unsung. Mastos walks where wild winds call upon, to earth, to beast, to all. A.T.L.A.S rise, the night is long, through fate and fire, standing strong. His awakened shadows call, one by one the mighty fall. The mighty fall.
All right. So guys, when we left off, you were in the cathedral. Mastos, you were standing by some bookshelves at the entrance to the cathedral, watching the conversation go on between Ladmus, Carmen, Darius, as Atlas and Jak kind of standing behind on looking. What do you guys want to do? Ladmus just explained the whole situation. Atlas, you looking at the book, you kind of make the connection in your head, seeing the diagram.
I'm like looking over the shoulder, right? Like I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
just kind of like gathering.
Yeah, exactly. You're kind of over by the table.
Oh. What? Sorry, who is that again?
Oh, which one are you referring to? Ladmus points down to the book.
The blind one.
Ah, Arax the Blind, yes.
Who? Can you tell me more about him?
Let me take a look here. And he lifts up the tome, kind of flips through a few pages. You see him kind of like draw his finger down, kind of sneaking through. Not much in here note about him, really. The abilities he had coming enhanced by the cape and the blindfolds. Not needing sight, it seems. Using some sort of sonic type perception. Not much information other than he was part of the incursions here.
Didn't we fight a guy like that outside the Watery Palace?
Wait. Yeah. Yes. Hold on a second.
And I just pull Luke away.
Who's Luke?
Sorry, I pulled Jak away.
Okay.
What's up?
I think I'm wearing his blindfold right now. Super awkward.
Didn't he just say that that blindfold allows you to see or something?
Hey, you really didn't pay attention to anything he just said, did you? You were literally just said it 10 seconds ago.
I don't retain everything you guys say, especially when it's all magic related.
And by everything, he means anything.
I'm so glad I mute myself. I laugh too much.
Yeah, he said that it amplifies the powers that he had. I don't think it has powers themselves, but it amplifies them. But I think I have his... Oh, I gave Felix his cape.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I have his blindfold, and Felix has his cape, and we definitely murdered that guy. Pretty easily, too, so I'm very confident going forward.
He was blind.
Well, I do remember fighting him, and I'm pretty sure he was outside of the room that was housing the giant that was making those discs that we threw in lava, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, I think it's safe to say that he was not good, and killing him was the right thing to do.
Wait, you didn't know he wasn't good from the start? You just killed him anyways? Like, you're only confirming that now?
No, I'm just saying, like, we just heard a... Why do you make everything difficult when I talk to you?
Well, I all thought we were on the same page that he was clearly bad, but you're just coming to that conclusion now, which
Well,
makes me
no, it's
worried
not
that
that I'm
you're
coming to the
killing people without
conclusion
even-
now. I'm just saying we did this action, and we just got it reinforced that he was not good, right?
Right. Right. Okay, let's just not kill people. Let's just talk about it maybe a quick second before.
Okay,
Oh,
so the
right,
moral of the
right.
story is you have this. That's a cool item that this guy had. He was in a book that this guy has, so he must have been old as dirt.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think the guy we killed is that guy. I think he was like a disciple of him. I feel like he would have been a lot harder to kill if he was one of these demon commander things.
I'm sorry, are you just talking?
No, it's Darius speaking up.
We pulled off to the side.
Oh, I'm just talking out loud to myself.
Okay, well,
He's being extra forward tonight.
did you ever put the headband on?
I just I just wore it like a cool scarf.
Try putting it on and covering your eyes.
Should I do that right now? Like,
What's it gonna hurt? Besides them asking where you got that, we can say that we killed the guy.
oh, it's a very Jack way of doing things. Hold on. Okay, so let's just.
Do we have to be secretive? I mean,
Well, I don't I'm carrying the blindfold of a demon invader. Like, there might be some questions asked, and I don't know if we're prepared to answer them right now.
we've got Darius. He can talk his way out of anything.
I don't know. He's just been talking to himself over there. I don't even know what's going on.
It is weird. He might be sick.
Okay, hold on. Let's just pretend. I'm gonna put.
You're gonna put the scarf like nonchalantly, just like
Okay. Yeah.
and head back
Can
over to
yourself.
the
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand.
table. What?
Jack's gonna hold his arms out wide to cover him up.
While this conversation's happening,
Not good. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Did we have a short rest at all?
you guys did have a short rest. Yeah, you
We
guys
had
went to the
one
inn
short rest.
Okay, I didn't roll dice for that.
when looking for Carmen.
Okay.
Oh wait, we did.
Yeah. Are we like for sure?
Yeah, you had a short rest.
I-
You spent it out.
We
I
had a
said
short rest after the demons, right? That was the only one, right? Or have we had two?
you guys went to the inn and then did like a short rest while you're waiting for Carmen, right? And had like a conversation or whatever when you guys were
okay.
there.
When I ate
Yeah.
at the inn, we were
Your
having our
leg?
short rest.
Did we
Yeah.
fight something after that?
No.
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 Oh, then why don't I have any inspiration? I should have them all back.
You probably just because it was such a conversational type thing.
was,
We didn't really
yeah.
say, hey.
Okay.
I think I was the only one that jumped on the, oh my god, short
Yeah,
rest.
because I literally
Yeah.
said if anybody needs to take a short rest, you've been there for about an hour. So it wasn't like a
Yeah.
we're doing this now kind of thing.
And I was like, oh, thank God. And I hit my short rest button because I needed wild shapes.
So what was your sleight of hand, Alice?
Sleight of hand is 5.
5. Okay.
I don't have my dice.
So while you guys are off to the side having the conversation, Darius, Carmen starts talking to you. Said, "Well, I should get some of the Nolja together and sweep the dome. Then, if you think there may be more demons, perhaps there."
If you want, I can go with you.
Well,
you
you're
guys
still
come
over
over?
talking to Alice. This is just
Yeah,
while
this-
your
this
conversation
was-
is happening,
yeah.
kind of thing.
So now Jack is just saying random shit to Atlas. Well, I mean, I don't.
You're
I don't
confident
know
that
for certain
you-
if there are more, but it's definitely going to be worth your time to go and make sure, and
Of
probably
course.
have regular sweeps of the area done.
Did you dispatch of what you had found there? At least, to your knowledge,
All
there's
but-
none left. Yes.
Yes. So all but 2 we killed, but then I also convinced a giant lightning elemental to kill the other 2, and it went and chased them off. So we didn't confirm their death, but the lightning demon never came back to kill us, and my exact command to it was, help us kill these demons and then go back to where you came from.
We followed your commands.
Followed his suggestion.
And Darius summons just like the hilt around his hand, and he's like, I have an interesting way with words, and his eyes kind of flash for a second.
Interesting. Yes, I'm familiar with such magics. However, usually instruction like that to attack the colleagues. That was planned. That's interesting.
It's only if it's harming itself. Anything else, it doesn't really know. Unless, of course, maybe it's not a colleague. Maybe they bound it. I don't know.
Anything's possible. Okay, I will instruct a few of my gods to do a sweep just to ensure everything's fine. I'll touch base with Bulgar. He'll be nervous about his beasts, of course. And I'll be in touch. Ladmus, and she kind of bows her head to Ladmus, and as she turns, Atlas, you've got your fist halfway in your mouth, shoving the blindfold in. She stops to look at you. Darius, perhaps see to your friend. He's having a bit of an issue with whatever he's eating.
Oh, it's okay. Just a little road sack. I like linens and things.
Alice, what are you doing?
I just a little peckish. Anyway,
As Carmen's going to like leave and says that Jak is gonna look to her and be like, "Do you need any help sweeping the forest? I'm willing to go."
Well, if you wish to go with one of my my gods, by all means, you're more than welcome.
And then Jak's gonna kind of look to the side. We are going back soon, correct, guys?
Oh yes. Oh wait, no, never mind.
We, I guess maybe. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Like, what is our goal now? We have
Well-
to go see what's her face, right?
Who's that?
Kali and Aristos.
Oh yeah. Well,
Would you perhaps, would you all, and she kind of turns to gesture to all, would you all like to do a sweep for us, or should I send my gods?
Us.
My only issue with us going.
sorry.
My only issue with us going back in there versus your people who are probably more familiar with the area is they're going to know everywhere to check. They're going to know what to avoid. We ran into some stuff while we were in there.
But usually just Bulgar is the one that ventures into the forest. We don't bother with it too much. He kind of uses it as a home for the beasts. We don't really go in there. But by all means, we have the ability to perhaps maneuver, traverse the area a little bit faster. So yes,
I've got a pretty good feel for the layout out there, and I know Mastos wants to perform some sort of ritual to make all the plants happy. So beneficial if we do it for you, and then we can just report back.
okay, very well. I will. I'll just post some guards nearby if you need help. You may ask them to go in with you. If not, then just send me a report once everything's clear.
do you maybe want to send along like 1 or 2 guards? You know, do you have any in like a red shirt or something?
God
Send
with
in
the
with
red
us?
shirt. For what purpose? Red shirt.
As extra protect. Oh, just to differentiate us from them.
Oh, they're
Then,
quite
you know, like,
distinguishable.
if we get into combat, then if they get hit, the enemies won't see them bleeding.
Yes. Yes. I'll send a couple of guards down by Bulgar, just in case he
Yeah.
does need reinforcements anyway. And you can go from there. If you don't get to it, then I'll send some people in tomorrow in the morning time when things kind of settle down.
Okay. Oh, and whoever you do send, make sure they're not funny.
Not funny. Yes, that shouldn't be very difficult. Most of my gods are quite serious.
Okay, great. It's so sad when funny people die.
Well, some would say it's sad when anyone dies, but I see what you're saying. Very well. Keep me posted if you do a full sweep and report back. If not, I'll send some of my people in there tomorrow, and I'll get a full report from Bulgar.
Great. That book, do you mind if I take that for a little bit? Like a rental? Borrow it?
Well, the books here are research for the Nolja only. I don't mind conversing and showing you here, but unfortunately I couldn't release the book to you.
Okay. Is there any really big looking guys, with like big hammers?
And I basically described the guy that was working on the discs.
Okay. So he kind of listens intently. As you're doing this, Carmen starts to proceed to exit the cathedral. And while this is happening, Mastos, you started off at the bookcase, but were you moving forwards to kind of join in?
That's yeah. So I would actually be like perusing, but I'm seeing nothing about druid groves or anything that catches my eye that would. And clearly, they're not following the Dewey Decimal System here. So obviously, I'm not gonna spend hours in a hand picking a library book. So yeah, no, I'm perusing, and as I'm perusing, I'm coming along this wall.
Okay.
Perfect. There.
Yeah, so as you are kind of looking at the spines of the books and stuff, you can see that these are very generic books. You can tell whatever important information or really intense stuff that you'd be looking for is not out on open display. Yeah, so you make your way along, you can kind of hear the kind of where Carmen started talking about putting the group together to send guards in. You kind of start to hear the rest of that conversation.
Then I would like, and that was Arik?
So that's Carmen was saying that.
Oh,
Arik
Carmen.
left.
Yeah. Arik left, yeah. So it's Ladmus and Carmen. Carmen? It can be us. I need to go back. I have unfinished business.
Do you have the? Because I thought the reason you didn't do it while we were there was because you didn't have the magical power to do it at the time.
Well, that's the thing. It takes time. I need to sit. What I need to do will take at least 8 hours.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. You mean you're going to go and do the sweeps to check to make sure it's safe and the demons are gone, or you're doing something with the flowers?
No.
Apparently, we're doing
First
both.
that.
Oh.
First that, and then
Oh,
I want to nurture your forest.
okay. By all means, I believe it's fairly healthy, but I mean, if it's something you want to do, by all means, not a problem.
We can all take a rest while he does that if you guys want. I can put up the little tent that I can make, and he can do his thing, and we'll just take a nap.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I
It might-
love resting.
It might be good to stay the whole night there. That way we can make more than one sweep.
And we can make s'mores.
Many good ideas.
What's a s'more?
Oh, I'll show you. It's really good. It's ooey and gooey, and the cream's all in your mouth when you bite it.
So do I.
Very well. Well, keep me posted if you do a sweep. If not, I will send my people in tomorrow.
I thought you don't eat ATLAS. I'm so you're so confusing.
I know.
We'll clear out any demons. Demons there, my responsibility, not yours.
And she stops as you say that. Turns. Well, any protection of the city is my business. Let's say. We appreciate the help, of course, but it falls on my shoulders if anything happens. So I'm trusting
at
you
her.
all.
Fey Forest, not city.
Anything that's in my city has to be protected by me.
Technically, yeah. Technically, it's in your city.
We do have fail-safes in place if things get out of hand and we have to dispose of that particular area. Not an issue, so please keep me posted of the severity of the situation as it proceeds further.
My eyes widen. What do you mean, dispose of area?
Well, it's somewhat of an unknown area in regards to things appearing there once in a while in regards to the Diorum. So we didn't know what that was when we first came to the area, so we set up a protective measure, which we can just pull the plug if we need to and make sure the forest isn't an issue anymore. That's all.
Is it like an eject button?
No. More of a burn button.
You
Oh.
cannot kill the forest.
The
No, we
safety
don't.
measure, is that your dome?
Well, no, the dome was formed there. Just we installed devices that if we need to eradicate the area in an emergency, it can be done.
But that is a last-ditch effort,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Absolutely. Of course.
It should not be an effort at all. You can't burn the Fey Forest.
I don't
Fey
want to
Forest
do
is
that. I'm just
alive.
saying, if there was an infestation of demons and that was, they could get entrance into the city from there, then of course we would go by any means necessary to stop that. I'm just saying it's a last resort.
Demons
I'm not
don't
saying.
die from fire. All you would do is kill the forest.
What
You would
humans
kill the
do
forest.
die from fire? What are you talking about?
Demons?
You would
I
allow
thought
those
demons.
demons to walk right through the door.
I think
Mastos,
we're all
I think
getting ahead of
is-
ourselves. That's just saying.
It's-
Let
it's
me
a-
know if there's further issues.
It's a last-ditch effort. Don't glean into it too much.
I appreciate your passion.
Listen, Mastos, if that button is ever used, it's probably because we're all dead. so you won't have to worry.
You will not destroy the Fae.
That is not our goal. We're about life, creation, and evolution, not destruction.
Join the glorious evolution.
And she kind of bows to you all and starts walking out towards the door.
I glare.
As you're glaring at her back, Ladmus says to you, Atlas says, "Oh, yes, they have been known to use giants, fire giants, very great blacksmiths, to help them build or construct certain large, whether it be mechanical or archaic devices. So that would fit. That would fit. Oh, a mixture of a demon and a giant, from what I understand."
So these giants are the ones that could be making these transportation discs?
It's interesting because they wouldn't really require one of those types of entities to make such small devices. You would expect it to be more of a larger device required for one of their talents and their size.
Now, one of these discs, one of these discs, they are just singular, right? They don't, like, could you put multiple ones together to transport something bigger?
Well, in theory, if you were to chain them together with some sort of archaic technology and chain together the powers of these portals, perhaps could generate into a larger. I mean, in theory, it would make sense.
And then maybe that's when they would need a giant to help manufacture this type of device?
That would make sense, yes. That would make sense. Something of that size, if you're putting these together and could generate a larger form circle, then that's something that the talents of these beasts would probably be more required, yes.
Right. Let's say we fashion together 3 of these discs. Would you have any idea how big of a entity could come through with 3 of these discs working together?
Well, I'd have to do a little bit of research. It's not really been an area of focus, but it's intriguing. If you wanted to leave at least one of these, or perfectly both of them with me, I can do some digging and try to figure out if I can see how much power could generate if repaired, and perhaps we could come together with some theories on this.
Okay, yeah. Well, I think we'll leave one. Would
Okay.
that be sufficient?
Yes, that'll help. Yes, anything helps.
Yeah, we'll leave one here, and,
Why do we need both? Or why do we need one?
sorry, what?
Why don't we just leave both of them with him?
They are old and broken.
I mean,
Well.
it doesn't matter really. I mean, we've trusted them with the Shadow Heart. I feel like we can trust them with the discs.
Yes, but maybe I want a second opinion.
Who's your second opinion?
Maybe it's someone really important, Darius.
If we wanted to come back and retrieve these discs, could we?
Oh yes, of course. They're technically yours. You found them, so by all means.
Do you
Darius
need both?
blankly-
Would it really help to have both?
It might quicken the process, but until I really start digging into this, I'm unsure if it's beneficial to have both. I would assume it would quicken the process, but
Okay, well, alright, we'll leave both.
okay, excellent.
Now, this book here. Can I borrow that by any chance?
You can come and spend time here and read it if you wish, but it has to stay in the confines of the cathedral.
Okay. I'm gonna spend some time with this book. Mind if I take it over to that chair over there?
Yes, absolutely. You can use one of the pews, not a problem at all. Go ahead.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Just not any of the desks. That's where the workers are. They have their own personal belongings and such, so,
Oh,
stay away from them.
okay.
and I'll just take the book over and I'll sit down. As I pass by, I'll just say,
You guys can go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Okay.
Is that okay?
So long as we don't run into any demons, yeah.
Okay, well, don't run into any demons.
Yeah, you're right. Let me just warp reality to make sure that doesn't happen.
You can do that?
That's absolutely fascinating.
Not yet.
Where did you become the?
Oh.
Oh, a joke. Yes.
Mastos can be his self.
Indeed.
So what then? Where are we headed next?
I guess we're going back to the forest. How long has it been since I put in that order, Colin?
I wish you hadn't said that. It's almost ready.
Okay, that's all I need.
you're probably like just about to get a message.
You know so much about demons?
I know a little bit about everything, I like to say.
Hey, me too.
Then what do you know of Demantrum?
Mantrum
What?
doesn't ring a bell.
Dimension's not a demon.
Demon, you said? Oh, he's not a demon.
No, he's. I mean, he's someone I work for, and I feel like he wouldn't appreciate people talking about him.
I look over.
No offense.
Mastos has worked with Demantrum for far longer than Darius.
Then you should know better.
Is this why you're all here? Is this Demantrum working for Demantrum? This person is he your benefactor?
No. I mean, it's kind of why he's here, and I point at Mastos.
Demantrum.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, he's no demon. Demantrum's fey like me.
Oh, an archfey, perhaps. More powerful from the Fae.
Oh, yes. Much more powerful.
I apologize, I'm not completely familiar with a lot of the archfey. Don't recognize the name, I apologize.
Do you know of the demons attacking the Fae?
Well, there was stories of small incursions back around the time of the Cataclysm. But I haven't heard of anything since then. A lot of these things that you see here were destroyed. You know, part of magics that were disabled during the Cataclysm. So since then, I haven't really heard of any incursions.
Well, we may have one here. And I turn to walk away.
Okay. Yeah, so you check out those discs. Yell across. Atlas, you're gonna chill here? Okay.
Yeah, not for too long. I just want to read more.
Okay, well, you kind of know where to find us. Mastos, are you intending to do your whatever weird fun time with the plants by the giant husk we found?
First of all,
I don't need an explanation. Thank you. That's all I needed. So just return to where we found that husk, the indestructible dead tree thing.
I just thumbs up. I don't even look up.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
he's
for the
ingesting
information.
knowledge.
Of course, yes. Anytime, glad to help, and always very curious. So anything you have, bring it to me, and I'll be happy to look into it.
Oh, actually, and I pull out the Book of Deities. I'll leave this with you. Well, we're gone. I will want this back. I'm still reading it.
Okay. Absolutely. Takes it from you. Yes. Yes, I know this volume. Very interesting.
You can skim through it if you'd like.
He kind of takes a look, and he sees some of the edges kind of worn, and if you didn't, okay, I'll take a look, see if there's anything in there.
Yeah, if you do find anything, let me know. We'll be back. All right, guys, let's head out. Jak, Mastos, if you want to lead the way, I'll just hang a little bit back.
I pull out my pan flute.
Jak nods and will head off.
So you guys start heading out. You kind of see behind you as Ladmus starts to pull out kind of this red cloth. Darius, you kind of recognize this from earlier, and places it over and starts to fold it over the discs. Keeps folding it until it kind of disappears into this red cloth.
Gonna have to teach me how to do that.
Yeah, many years of practice.
I'll follow
And,
the group out.
Okay. So you guys
I
head
like
out.
reality origami.
Yeah. And in Atlas, you see Ladmus pack these things into his side pouches and head up the stairs to the south.
Oh,
Okay.
looks like the Fey Forest just got burnt down.
That's what happens when I bump it.
I have some clips that you can use next time you're over. I'll give them to you.
All right. So the group that are leaving the cathedral, where are you guys heading?
To the forest.
Yeah, I guess we're going to the forest unless I receive a message.
So yeah, you guys headed towards the forest.
Yeah.
All right. So you're up on core 2, making your way down. So Atlas, as you kind of start leaping through this book, is there, what specifically are you looking for?
So I'm basically just trying to understand the relationship of the discs and these, like, I'm trying to make connections to what I've seen so far and like how it intertwines with what's written in this book. Basically, I'm just trying to like gather the whole story as to what we know already, now that we've made connections, that we've run into at least one of these things before.
Okay. All right.
makes
So yeah. So roll an investigation.
I'm gonna guide myself.
Yep. Yay! You said guide, not bless. Yay!
Yeah, I was about to.
Becoming a cleric.
I'm gonna blindness myself.
I got this is, sorry, what is it gonna be? Or what am I
Investigation.
rolling? Investigation?
Yeah.
Investigation is 1. Oh, I thought it was gonna be massive. It's 22.
It's based on intellect, not wisdom.
Yeah, I was like, I rolled the 22, and I'm like, +7? No.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so you spend some time, about half an hour, kind of leafing through this thing, and you try to kind of focus in on anything that references to these discs or these names that were mentioned. And as you read through and you kind of put the pieces together, so from what you can understand, it ties in a lot to what Ladmus was saying, that these attacks on the different planes, not just the Fae and the Mortal, but different planes being attacked by this Scourge Blade, this Shirok. But because he is bound to the Shadow Realm, he's unable to do any of these himself, and he has to use his main commander, Cuthlar, to orchestrate all of these. And it looks to be attacks primarily towards massive beacons of power, with multiple missions to retrieve beacons of power from whatever plane they were attacking, using these special rings to send these small armies in, with the plan of, if there was larger need for an invasion of an army, that on that side, whatever plane they were at, they would develop these larger portals to try and break through bigger entities into whatever plane they were going to try and capture whatever relic or piece of power that they were trying to get.
Okay.
But in the book, the reference is to the knowledge of the people that have done the research on this, that the portals were destroyed during the Cataclysm, because the Cataclysm essentially disabled any magical devices. So to the knowledge and the writers of this book, there's no functioning portals.
And do they, So this like the right hand guy for the Scourge Blade, does it like describe him and how big he is and such?
So there's no details in this particular book. This is more about the structure of things as opposed to kind of the breakdown. Other than the few details you've seen of the sort of the three captains, there's not a big breakdown on Cufflar because he is more remains in the Shadow Realm, dispersing the three captains. So there's not a lot of information on him.
Okay.
He is not bound to the Shadow Realm, though it does mention that.
Okay. And does it give any visual description of him at all?
It is not. Only referenced by name.
Okay. No description of his abilities, what he
No.
can do, what type, like any type of magic he uses, or calling cards, that kind of stuff.
No, not in this book, no. This is more of a structural. The breakdown, the information that they have there are the three captains. This is the only one that has any kind of extra information, and the images drawn. These captains look almost similar to each other in regards to dress. The blindfolds, the capes. The blindfolds looks in slightly different positions for each one.
Okay.
The eyes, over the ears, over the mouth.
I want to pull out the blindfold that I have, and I want to inspect like its markings and see like if I can just really confirm who it belonged to. And
Okay. Yeah, roll. We'll go with that investigation. Just with looking at that, we'll go with that roll. So yeah, you can compare, and you can see that the markings are from the Arak the Blind, confirming that that is the same blindfold depicted. However, looking at it closer now, you can see that it's parts that are torn and ripped, like whether it be from the battle or whatever. You can see that it's not like fully intact as it's presented in the book.
okay. Okay, I want to just read about the other, like the three of them, and just like really, I want to be like an expert on what those three people are.
Okay, so you'll spend some time there digging through
Yeah.
it. Okay, sounds good. So the rest of you, as you proceed down the cores, are you doing anything on the way? Do you need to do anything, or are you heading straight to the Fey Forest? And
Yeah, no. So I don't know where the shop is that I stopped at, so I will try to send a message asking if my order is ready. I know you gave me the message, but just gonna ask like roughly how long. Because if it's like, oh, it'll be like 10 minutes, I'll go to the shop. But if it's like gonna be a while still, I'll continue to the forest.
okay, so yeah, you send the message out, and here. It was just prepared. We were about to send out our courier to find the recipient. Would you like us to send it, or would you like to pick it up here?
I will send a message again and say I'm on my way. I will let them know, Jak and Mastos, just head out. I will meet you guys, and I'll be like 10-20 minutes behind you.
Understood. Do you want us to wait outside, or can we go in?
If you feel safe going in, by all means, I can go invisible, and then I'll just meet you at the tree.
Knowing Mastos, he'll want to run ahead.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So you guys, so Mastos and Jak, you're heading down to Core 5 to the Pens. Darius, you're heading to the Crimson Sash on Core 2.
Okay.
And we have Atlas at the Cathedral on Core 3. Never has there been a more split party. So Darius, Mastos and Jak. So as you get down to the Pens, you see Bulgard just standing exactly where you left him. You don't see any Nolja guards or anything there yet, but he just seems to be working away as he usually is. Got some kind of leather, and he's kind of like binding and scraping some leather off. Seems to be going about his daily duties. What do you guys want to do?
I will approach him, playing my pan flute.
Welcome back, Mastos.
And then you hear the rumblings like, "It is good to see you again."
I rumble back. It's good to be back. I'm here to help the forest thrive and to find if we've eliminated all the demons.
And he kind of looks over your shoulder at Jak. Just the two of you? What if there's more demons coming? Is that enough?
As he says that, Jack's gonna like wave his hand and he's gonna summon Reen.
You just see, as the tips of her wings kind of start to spark in, and it just kind of goes down from the tip of her wings into her base, into her body, and in her length, all just evaporates with cracking energy. Bulgar lets it a kind of a big smile. Oh, Drake, that's wonderful. He starts running over to check her out.
Well, actually, that's why I came to see you first.
How so?
Well, you care for the beasts of the forest, correct?
Of course, yes.
Introduce me. I can't speak with animals on me.
Sorry? Cast what?
Speak with animals on me.
But we don't know if it's safe. He says the demons are Carmen's coming to check the area, no?
Well, we're here for.
Carmen said that we can go in and double sweep. She's gonna send some guards down temporarily, but we told her we would go take a look through, and we're gonna stay the night out here tonight.
Well, I don't feel confident going in myself. One second. Jak, can you roll a d10 for me, please?
You almost made my day, but you did.
I was waiting for it.
A 10.
You rolled a 10. Roll a d8.
Uh-oh.
A 10. I'm just kidding. A 4.
4. Okay, roll it one more time, please.
A 7.
I hope this isn't how many demons you guys are going to encounter.
Mastos, can you roll a d8, please?
Oh, God.
I think this is one of the random rolls to scare us.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Yep.
Don't
100%.
say that. Don't fucking say that.
Hey, it's not you guys. Don't worry about it.
I got a 4.
You got a 4?
It will be me. I don't want to walk into a whatever forest with you guys dead.
All my spell slots are full too.
Roll another one and roll another d8, Mastos.
6.
Except Dimension Door, I can get out of there. I'm
6.
good.
Okay.
I'll leave Mastos. to deal with that.
Darius, can I have you roll a d8, please?
What? I'm not there. 1.
This is how many inspiration points we're gonna get.
And another one.
How many levels we're gonna temporarily get going in?
8.
8.
Oh, God.
No, he's just RNGing our red shirt names.
Oh, that's what that was. I literally thought you were like trying to distract them, and you just said that. I'm like, oh, why did I not connect the dot?
That's why I said the thing about bleeding. I was trying to like move away from it.
Yeah. Atlas, d8, please.
4.
It's all the loot we're about to get.
Yeah.
Okay, and one more, please.
1.
Okay. I'm gonna need Darius. I want you to roll d20 twice, and Atlas, roll a d20, please.
Twice for me or just once?
Just once for you.
19.
9-10. Which is also 19.
Okay.
We share the same fate.
Darius, a d20, please.
Jesus.
What is happening? 4.
Ooh.
Don't do that.
Okay, another d20, Darius.
Bro's dead. I don't know what's going on.
14.
Okay.
He's just doing a speed round of us fighting.
So I need all of you to roll a d20.
Yay, my first D20 roll. 18.
15.
5.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Natural 20.
Natural 20, okay. Darius, I need you to make 3 more d20s, please.
Oh,
Oh God, what did you do? What Pandora's box have you unleashed upon us?
What if he rolls 3 more nat 20s?
There's one. 4, 6, and 8.
Okay.
Stop making those noises.
Sorry.
Colin, let it happen.
Okay, so I need... Darius and Mastos and Jak. I need all 3 of you to roll a d100, please.
Yes, baby.
61.
You want? Okay.
Wait, you said D100?
I rolled a 100 on
Did
my
you really?
D100.
Oh, I hope that's so good for you.
Yes.
And Jack, you're dead.
This is how Jak dies.
I've never rolled one before. This is so exciting.
Wow, that's crazy that you used the roll on this.
That was a 100% chance to die.
What percent of the demon invasion is coming through? 100%.
How many more mobs am I adding to this encounter?
You said for me to roll one too?
Yes, please.
Oh, I don't know what you're doing, but that's got to be good luck, though.
Yeah,
Right?
you would think.
No, that's why I was scared of the natural 20. I was like, that's good in most cases. I don't trust this one.
Mastos?
41.
41.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's low odds. What is that? 1 in 100?
Every number
Literally.
on the dice is 1 in 100.
No, it's 100, so it's doubled.
Okay. All right.
Are we dead?
I say we just, Jak, you and I, we're just going to turn around and wait for the group.
So yeah, you see Bulgar as he says, "Oh, just a second." And you see him look it down at his belt, that kind of belt buckle that he had turned. And he kind of starts turning it, and you kind of see him click and move it in different directions, and he kind of raising an eyebrow, looking at it. Oh, not safe to go in yet. Something going on with the beasts. I can't get them recalled right now.
They're all dead.
Do they often
Accidentally incinerated the forest.
do that?
No. These devices installed by the Nolja for safety. Never been like this before.
So that means something's afoot.
I don't like it.
You must get a hold of Carmen right away. Right away.
I thought that's what you were doing.
We
it's
talked
now,
to her. We
it's
said we
now
was-
bigger than us.
I don't think it's a bad idea to go ahead and scout it.
I gotta leave my post. I'll get a courier, get a message or something.
Mastos will use. Oh, I don't. I didn't prepare it. So I will squat down
And piddle.
and fear for 10 minutes. I will ritual cast Find Familiar. But before I sit down, it'll be like, no need. I will get Alamos to send letter.
So as you sit down and crouch and you say this, and you go into your component bag and realize you've burned all of your incense.
Oh no. And I just look down and my hand's still in my bag and I'm just like,
If only you had someone who could send me a message and ask you to grab some while I was out.
I will sit and ritual cast and oh, hold on. Does it require incense?
Well, anything with a gold associated amount to it, not necessarily just incense.
It only takes a morsel of food. So I will ritual cast Animal Messenger.
Okay. Yeah, you start casting that. Jak, you do anything while you see Mastos crouch down and start casting?
I like when people just kneel down and start focusing for a period of time and don't tell me what they're doing. So, are you not going to let us in, or when everyone gets here, you'll let us in?
Oh, I'm not going to stop you. I just don't think it's safe.
Okay.
If you want to go in, I will definitely let you in.
And how fast can you let me in or out?
About 7 seconds. Maybe 6. Maybe 6 seconds.
Walks in, doors closed. Let me out, let me out, let me out.
Well, as much as I want to go in, I should wait. Okay, well, I'm here. Do you need anything? Need help? Need some chores done or something? I got like, knowing these guys, 10 minutes to kill.
Well, actually, I usually have Harper cleaning the pens if you want to clean over. He hasn't shown up to work, so if you could help clean those, that'd be great.
Sure. And Jak will go over and start cleaning the pens.
All right. Perfect. So as you guys are doing this, Darius, you walk in and you see the shopkeep on the other side of the counter. Mr. Darius, your request has been completed. Here you are.
Perfect, thank you.
So please enjoy
What-
and
what do I-
make sure to spread the word of our fine goods.
I will, thank you. What do I owe you?
You go.
Oh,
As per
I'll give him
our
3.
previous agreement. Oh,
I'll give him 3. For the
That's
fine
generous.
craftsmanship. Assuming it's fine craftsmanship, I don't know what it looks like.
it is. When you requested it, you kind of had something envisioned in your mind, and now that you get it, you see like it's even a level above that. You see extra stitching on the outside and little intricacies that you didn't really envision, but this person took your idea and just kind of made it even better than what you thought it was going to be.
Okay, then I will give him the 3 gold as a tip.
Very much appreciated, and please use us again. Use us again.
Absolutely, thank you very much. Just out of curiosity, do you know anywhere that I could potentially get this enchanted?
I mean, the only one I know really in regards to enchanting would be possibly Serac if you have something special. Or Ola, perhaps. Ola might be able to do something.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you for your
He's out.
patronage.
And he heads out. And he's gonna run back to the group, so I'm gonna like double time it back to where everyone is.
Okay. So during this time, Jak's cleaning the pens. Atlas is reading the book. Mastos, about 10 minutes goes by, and you complete your ritual cast.
So, a rat? Let's go with Ratmos the Second. Is what I
Okay.
shall call a rat as it comes. Because basically, I see this as me sitting there for 10 minutes with a small piece of food trying to lure a rat to me.
Yeah.
That's
That's
awesome.
what most ingredients in this game are.
I know, yeah. So I'm gonna write a little message, some parchment to Carmen. Dear Carmen, how good of it you. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Dear Carmen.
While he's writing that, sorry, I was on core 2 and Atlas is on core 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on my way down, I'm actually going to stop in to see Atlas.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, where the store was where you are, it's right to the west of the stairs. I mean, you go down the stairs, it's just a quick northwest up to the cathedral. So you get there, in about 10 minutes.
Okay. We can come back to that after
Yeah.
he's done what he's doing.
So what's your message saying, Mastos?
Oh, so yeah, dear Carmen. No, so basically, it's just gonna say, Carmen. Oh man, what's his name? I know it starts with a D.
Ulgar?
Yeah. Dolgar?
Ulgar,
Sorry,
like a bull with a gar.
Yeah, Bulgar. Carmen. Bulgar's device to recall the animals has failed. Something is wrong with the animals in the Fey Forest. Send more backup. Just in case. Love, Mastos. I'm going to draw a tree. I'm going to draw a little fox. I'm going to draw a little heart. And roll it up. Strap it to Ratmos II's back. Little twine. I'm going to give him an extra piece of morsel of food. And say, go to Carmen. And I give a brief description of Carmen.
And you see Ratmos 2 just looking at you attentively and like turning an ear and almost like trying to lean in towards you. Ear. Runs off.
Ah, sweet. I dust my hands off. Also sad that I have to get incense.
So as your rat runs off, Darius, you enter into the cathedral again. You can see, other than A.T.L.A.S, it is currently empty. He's just sitting on one of the
Gonna
benches
go.
near the end.
I'm gonna go walk up and sit beside him on the bench. Hey, buddy. Can you take a small break, like 2 seconds?
What? Oh,
Hi.
there's.
I'm gonna pull out the thing I just purchased, and it is a leather satchel with an A engraved, or I guess embroidered, because it's made out of leather, with it's like a nice little emblem on it, and it's got a strap so you can put it on. Now, this doesn't have the bag of holding capabilities, but I know you really liked the other bag, and we
I
could
just
get it.
snatch it out of his hands and hug him.
Oh, Darius,
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much.
I thought you might like it.
I do.
I'm glad.
This is the best satchel anyone's ever had designed and made for me.
Yeah, I thought it would be cool, and you can wear it because you liked wearing the other one, and
I just jump and hug him. Like the book just like falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, this means we're the bestest friends.
yeah, you're a good friend, buddy. And I try to pat him as my arms are
Oh,
It's like I get up and I kind of dust him off a bit.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I semi-expected it. Didn't expect it that quickly, but we can also try to get it enchanted so that it can become like the other bag as well.
Oh,
Currently, I have 2 leads on someone that can enchant it, but at least for now, you have this bag that you can put stuff in.
this is amazing. And is this an A for the ATLADS?
Well, I mean, I kind of thought it would be an A for Atlas, but I mean, you can say it's an A for the ATLADS as well if you'd like.
I think that's great. This is... Wow, Darius, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I feel like Here, I have something for you.
Not okay.
Just hug him again.
Now this might be a normal hug, but just know that when I can get it enchanted, I will. And I'll hug you with that too.
Okay. I'm actually kind of intrigued to what an enchanted hug would feel like. So.
Me too, but I feel like it kind of seems like this.
Okay. Yeah. This is enchanting. Yeah. Okay.
You feel enchanted?
I feel enchanted.
Great.
Enchanté.
Oh, en reality.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna stay and keep reading? Because I want to get back to the guys in case they get
Oh,
in any
yeah,
trouble.
yeah, yeah, I'll be almost done. I'm just gonna check for one more thing and then I'll follow behind you.
Okay, sounds good. And I pat him on the head and take off.
And I let go.
All right, so you run out of the cathedral. Atlas, you pick the book up. I'll send you afterwards, like what you gather from it. There's nothing.
Yeah, there's one more thing I want to
Okay.
check for, but I gotta message you that anyways.
Okay, sounds good. But yeah, basically the next 10 minutes, you've read through the whole thing. Anything you deem you would have gotten out of it.
Okay. Well, actually, I'll just I just want to look for any other books of similar, like in the library before I go. I want to look for any books that might have more information on the guy that's only mentioned by name. Sharak?
Cuthlar or Shirok?
Cuthlar. Cuthlar or Sharak, like the main guy.
Okay. You start looking around. So roll an investigation for looking around the cathedral.
15.
Okay. You spend some time doing that.
I'll actually guide myself as well. 16.
Okay. Such a difference. So yeah, you start kind of looking around the bookshelves, seeing a lot of generic books, but you kind of start making your way around, investigating. As you do that, Darius, you make your way down to the pens. As you arrive, you see Mastos just sitting kind of cross-legged as the little rat scampers off, and you see Jak sweeping the pens.
What's happening? What's going on?
I got a job.
We don't know. I've asked Bulgar to show me the animals so I can commune with them, speak with them, maybe have them help us, but he can't call them back. The belt, it's broken. It's not working. Something's wrong. Never happened before. I've sent Ratmos II, and I watch him scamper off. I've sent him with a message to Carmen. We may need help.
Okay.
We decided to hold place until everyone arrived.
That's fair. Okay. So we're just chilling then?
Well, maybe call Atlas. Say emergency?
I don't think I can reach Atlas from here.
Well, I guess we should wait for him and then go in as a full team.
Okay.
That may take too long.
Too long for what?
We don't know.
He says there's something wrong in there because the beasts aren't listening. So I think it could be more demons or anything really, but I think if we go in blind, I know that's weird for me to say since I just ran into a fight, but it'd be best if we were all here together.
Well, I'm glad to see that you are growing as a person, Jak. That is impressive. Good job.
Well, you saw them, and I was just ready.
Yeah. So, Jak, I mean, I don't really like. You're pretty much always ready to fight, right? You don't have any type of limitations in terms of like arcane potential, like myself.
I mean, just besides like the thorn stuff I can do. And
Yeah, but, like you don't need that, right? Most of the stuff I've seen you do comes out of your wrist.
do you think that's cool?
Yes, you look cool in most of the stuff.
Then yes, I'm ready to go.
Mastos, what is your current stature in terms of if we need to fight?
Mastos, always ready.
Okay. All right. Like, is the big guy going to be able to come out?
No.
We did well without the big guy for a while. I don't think it's going to make or break us.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I just like my current. I'm pretty tapped. Like I can probably do like one of each of my abilities.
Yeah, I've seen you shoot beams, though, right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean I can do that. I can also make fun of them.
Also make
I know. Sometimes you make fun of people and it actually slips them up. I think you've done it to me like twice.
Yeah, sometimes. I wish that vicious mockery had like at level 5 it did more damage. Okay, well, I mean I can always slow them all down again. That seems to be really helpful when we're in a fight.
I do like it when their reflexes are lacking.
If we need to, I will protect you.
If we want to get a feel for it and go in, we can play it safe. I'll scout ahead a little bit, pull back, then we advance as a team. I'll scout ahead a little bit, pull back, advance as a team until we get to familiar ground.
I mean I can also scout from the ground. I will be invisible.
And I can scout from the trees.
Yeah.
And I can scout.
Can you turn into any of your fuzzy forms?
I can turn into lots.
Okay. So I guess that's helpful.
I feel energetic.
Okay, so what are we waiting? Do you want to go in and scout?
Should we go find Atlas?
I just saw him. He said he'll be here shortly. I don't know how long that'll be though.
Are you taking a long rest in that cathedral?
No, he's actually reading.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised he's reading. I'm surprised he didn't just like scan it and memorize it with his eyes or whatever.
I mean, that could be what he's doing, but I
He
mean,
normally does.
ever since he came back, he's been different. Like when he was first here, he could like project stuff out of his head and like give us visuals, and he remembered everything, and it's not quite the same anymore. We really shouldn't have let him die.
I think
Almost like he
waiting
got
is,
nerfed.
I think waiting is the best option, especially someone who's able to heal us and bring back the dead.
All right. Well, I'll just do this then. I will bring up the hut. Guys, come here. You can leave it after, but you have to be in it when I cast it, so that you can come and go as you please. I will cast it so we have somewhere relaxing to sit.
If this
How
is
long is this
for
going to take?
safety-
Because I'm not done cleaning the stalls and I don't want to get yelled at.
I mean, is he paying you?
No, but I want to do
So
a good
he can't
job.
yell at you.
then it's not
You're
job.
not. You are not obligated. You are just helping him out. You have already helped him.
You're involved.
It'll take me 10 minutes. And realistically, if you wait like 8 minutes, go clean for 8 minutes and come back when there's 2 minutes left, you just have to be here when the thing goes up.
Okay, call me when you're ready.
I can't call you.
Yell?
I'll just make a noise. If you don't hear me, then you don't get a comfy space. That's
Is this
basically what it comes
is this
down
hut safe? Could we not make this hut inside the Fey Forest, beyond
to.
the
You
door?
want me to sit in the dangerous area for 10 minutes.
With Mastos?
Just let me know, and Jack's going to
Yeah,
go back to
I'm going to
cleaning.
start ritual casting Tiny Hut.
Okay. So he's gonna see Bulgar kind of like looking at you strangely as you kind of sit down in the sort of widest open space that you can find. It doesn't have bales of hay and stuff for animals scattered everywhere, and you start casting. So Atlas, as you start investigating around the whole cathedral, looking at these books, you see the majority of the books in the main parts of the cathedral seem very basic, generic information, but as you get to the east wall, like behind where Ladmus would be, that whole wall, you can see the title of those books get a little bit more interesting, a little bit more intriguing. And as you reach for one, specifically saying Shadow Realm down the side, the bookcase, you just see this shimmer as you try to reach for it, and you just feel this little, almost like a little bounce as you try to grab the book.
Interesting. Can I take the book that I already have and see if it goes through the The shimmer?
Yeah, so as you find a spot where there's a space and you push the book and the book itself goes through.
I don't want to let go.
Okay, the book itself does pass through, but your fingers don't. It's kind of stuck at this, whatever this sealant is, this membrane or magical whatever.
Okay. I'd like to put the book in horizontally, halfway, and then I want to open the book up into a V.
Okay.
And I want to see if my hand can go in between the book's pages.
Okay. Yeah, so you open it up into a V kind of sideways, right? So you can kind of reach through the pages. And yeah, your hand kind of goes in that kind of triangular space where the book is open.
And I can touch the other book on the other side?
Well, you have to put it where there's a gap. Like you have to put it where there's a gap for the room for the book to go forwards. Like this membrane is basically the spine of the books. So
Oh, okay. All right, so there's no... All right, I was thinking it was in front of the books.
No, it's actually right where the spines are of the books.
Okay, I want to open the book that I have. I want to try to like put the spine of this book on either side of the book that I want, and try to use it as a clamp to like pull the book out.
Okay. All right. Okay. Roll a dexterity.
Blessing myself, guiding myself. 17.
17. Okay. So yeah, you do your best to try and balance this while trying to reach in and pull out the book labeled Shadow Realm. So you pivot it and you try to not push it too far where it kind of gets locked behind this membrane, but also pull the other one. And it's hard to find an angle where the size of the book would come out with the V. So it looks like you have to either push one and pull one out or keep the one you have. It doesn't look like there's a way because of the size of the book to pivot both out.
Okay, I will. Okay, other than Shadow Realm, is there any other labels there that look to be also about what I want to know about? Like any other, if I had to pick one book there to be like, that's probably got info I need, what one would I ascertain would be that?
So these books, they're a different range of all different things. If you had to pick something specific you're looking for, what would it be?
The leaders
out of everything.
Sorry, what?
Out of everything. So basically think of this bookshelf as like almost like a library of different things, not just related to the Shadow Realm.
Okay. So I'd want to know. Yeah, that's I'm looking for these beings are from the Shadow Realm, right? Is that not what we've concluded already?
Yeah, from the three commanders, the three captains, the commander, and the Chirac. Yeah.
So is this book that's labeled Shadow Realm? Is this the only thing that I see that could be connected to these beings that I'm trying to find more information on?
It would either be Shadow Realm, or Path of the Deities. Either one of those books you figure would give you information about. One would give you more about Chirac, and the other would give you more about like the Shadow Realm entities.
Right. And Chirac is the Scourge Blade.
Yeah.
Let's go with the Shadow Realm one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pivot the book that he had and just kind of switch it out as you do the other one. You almost feel a pull. It almost sucks the book into place as you pull out the Shadow Realm one. And as you do, you hear a thump upstairs.
I'm gonna yell up. I gotta take the book over to the stairwell and yell upstairs, like,
Everything okay up there?
And you hear some footsteps. The door unlocked. What's happening down there? Huh?
Oh, I'm just looking through this book that I have here.
Okay. Well, just make sure you don't try to leave the cathedral with it. It'll get a little bit messy if you do.
Oh no, I'll put it back on this weird shelf here.
No, just leave it on my desk. It might cause issues trying to put it back on the shelf. Just on the desk is fine.
Oh, okay. What kind of issues?
Oh, don't worry about it. Just some defense mechanisms we have in place for, prevent thefts and things like that. I wouldn't concern yourself.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay. Thank you.
And yeah, you hear a door close and footsteps again.
and I'll go sit down and look through this book. I'm trying to be a lot quicker with this too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know they're waiting on me.
Okay. So as we flip back down to where you guys are outside the pens, Darius, at the roughly 8-minute mark, I guess, you make a noise. So Jak, you hear this whelp coming out of Darius.
And Jak sprints over with great speed.
You have 2 minutes. You don't have to.
You're ready to run over. You're like right beside him at the ready, and you just stand and look at him as he continues to just cast his spell.
Slowly over like the course of a minute, Jak slowly gets to like a normal stance. Like, okay.
Mastos, what are you doing during this 10 minutes?
Who's swallowing? My chicken wrap, Jay.
But it goes so well with our chat.
Fuck. Got me. I'm sorry. I want to sit there across from Darius. I'm gonna copy his
Okay, yeah, try to mimic what he's doing with your own stuff. Yeah.
and be like, this is hard. I bet I could do it if I was myself. I'm gonna. I feel like I
Darius's
could be
eyes are
myself.
completely like glazed over, like they're just completely purple energy are covering them.
Well, fine. Don't hear what I just said. Fine.
Nope. I mean, I can hear you. I can't respond.
So you're sitting right opposite Darius?
And I
Okay.
say, I feel like I could be myself.
Okay. You're sitting down, just like on knees touching, like being a mirror almost, like with his...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like reverse Ghost, where I'm not behind him, I'm in front of him, but doing the exact same.
Yeah, just like a mirror in between. Yeah, so as you continue doing your ritual, Darius, obviously you're not really kind of aware of what Mastos is doing. Mastos kind of starts mimicking you.
You swear you could hear me say, that's very distracting.
Jak, you watch as Mastos is like almost perfectly mimicking the movements of Darius. And as you do, the kind of the purple eyes, you see that Darius is kind of, when he's in these kind of trances, when he's doing these types of magical components, you start to see the purple smoke start to almost seep out of his eyes and kind of just hit the ground and slowly kind of just flow around him and Mastos. And as he continues this ritual, you see the kind of the purple mist kind of just grow over Darius and over Mastos. And it's just a light purple mist, a little bit of gray, and it just seems to travel up and down both their bodies with this kind of like circle moving around. Slowly, just soothing. And Mastos, you just feel this, this power, this energy, but you don't feel a rush of excitement. You don't feel anything that pushes you to do anything. You just feel this feeling of knowing and of strength and determination as you kind of just lock in to Darius and do these movements. And Jak, you see Mastos' eyes turn the same shade of purple as Darius, as they both look like they're mimicking each other and creating this energy. It's moving around, and then just their eyes open and the dome forms above them.
The dome pops up. This time there is a sleeping area for each of us,
We had a
and each of us have like this fancy pillow that has the first letter of our name. Mastos, though, you have an M that also has an L attached to it, and it's in like calligraphy writing. It's very fancy, and then they all have like a circle around it. I am actually designing these, like I'm drawing them on my iPad, so when I'm done them all, I will send them to you.
Okay, awesome. All right, so you guys are in the dome. Bulgar just kind of watching, kind of like just chuckles and kind of nods his head. From his acknowledgement, it looks like he's seen something like this before. He doesn't look too shocked at what he's seeing.
I also make it transparent so he can see us, because we're just gonna. It's just so we have somewhere comfy to wait while we're waiting.
Okay.
Who's to say that hay barrel wasn't comfy for Mastos?
It's way more comfy in here, I promise.
Well, Jak is gonna look at Darius and kind of thank you, and he's gonna tell Rena that she can lay down in here, and then he's gonna go back to work.
Okay. So he
how
leaves
big is
those-
Reed?
Yeah, and was
She's just
in
medium sized.
side and side?
We act like she's giant, but she's just medium sized.
Okay. It's only a 10 by 10 circle. Like.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are snug in there. So yeah,
Oh,
during
okay.
this time, Atlas, you kind of leaf through the book, trying to kind of rush yourself, trying to get whatever information you can. I'll send you afterwards what information you glean about the Scourge Blade. If there's anything relevant as you come across it during the session, then I'll let you know, but I'll send you something afterwards with everything.
Okay. I want to call down what's shit? Ladmus? That's his name?
Yep.
I want to call down Ladmus.
Ladmus.
Boom, boom. You hear a door unlock and opening in. Yes?
I'm done with this book here. Do you mind? Can you give me a hand?
You can just leave it on my desk. It's fine. I'll take care of it later.
Oh, but this book is from the shelf there, and it won't let me. I can't get the other one back out that I put on the shelf.
What do you mean? And he comes down the stairs. Yes. What do you mean this one's from the shelf? You were supposed to be using the, reading the one that was on my desk.
Yeah, no, I got what I wanted out of that one, and then I seen this one on the shelf, and then so I kind of swapped them because I wanted to see if this one had more information, and there's just this weird thing going on. There's like, it like sucks the book in. You know.
You shouldn't be taking things without asking. And he reaches
Oh, I
over for the book.
Is this not a library? Like, is there not?
This is restricted to the Nolja, and certain texts are only released to studiers of Nolja, and I would appreciate it asking permission for specific texts, especially if there's some sort of protection.
Oh, I didn't realize that was what was going on. I thought you said as long as I didn't take anything out of the area that I was free to look.
No, this one.
Oh, my apologies.
Or wherever it is back there now.
Yeah, it's right. It's actually right there. I was just looking at this book here. I was actually hoping if I could take a look at the DD one there, if that's okay.
Perhaps another time. I think you've had enough information, perhaps for now. He looks a bit disgruntled that you helped yourself to a book.
Oh, well, I would, I guess this town really isn't much in the ways of signs, is it? Usually in other towns, like, do not enter, do not take from, like, kind of maybe a little posting here or there, would go a long way for someone of my stature who takes things quite literally.
Duly noted.
Wonderful. Okay, well, here's your book back. I didn't really get much of a read on this one, but would love to just look at the DD one when I have some time later, if that's okay.
Step by another time, and we'll see what we can pull out for you.
Oh, Of course, for sure. Actually, one question, if maybe you know, it is relevant to the situation we're dealing with right now. This isn't just leisurely reading. This Scourge Blade, do you know, his disciple, sorry, I'm not familiar with the name. What was it again?
Kusla?
Kofar, yeah. I'm trying to find more info on him, on maybe what he looks like, or how big he is. Do you know anything offhand from your readings?
I don't specifically about Kusla, no. I haven't in depth looked into the Shadow Realm. I try to be more of a resource in regards to general information about things, and then the students or whoever's researching kind of delves in from my guidance, more of an overview, I would say.
Okay. Do you think that book, the DD book, might have more information on him or the Scourge Blade?
It would definitely have more in the Scourge Blade. I'm aware of that one, and definitely has a little bit more detail to it. Not much
Okay.
of a Kusla though. It's more of a underling, we'll say.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Hopefully, apologies again for the misunderstanding. I guess maybe you might need to work on your defense thing there, because that was pretty easy just to let those in and out.
But there are better ways to do it. I like the appearance. I like to see my books. It makes me happy. But yes, I
Okay.
suppose a more basic protection system might be
Or
more
just a
applicable.
sign. Just a sign might honestly do a lot of good. For a lot of things.
Again, noted.
Alright, wonderful. Okay, Anonymous, I gotta go catch up with my friends. Sorry again, and hope you find something really cool about those discs.
Yes. It's fun studying them. It's exciting for me to get something different to look at once in a while.
Wonderful. Okay, alright. We'll see you later.
Good luck and be safe.
Thank you.
I turn around with the book in my hands and I start to walk out with the book.
Just forgetting something?
Oh, alright. And I
Just like zoom back over and hand it over.
Takes it and kind of nods now. Thank
Sorry.
you.
yeah, no problem.
I guess we need a sign saying don't forget to put your books back.
Yeah, signs everywhere. And her. Alright, see you later. Oh, and make one that says have a good day. That would be really good too. Good reminder.
Perhaps.
I head out.
Okay. All right. Are you heading down? Where are you heading from the cathedral?
I am going to head. Where do I want to go now?
Shopping.
I don't know why. Never mind. Sorry.
Maybe I might just do a long rest actually. No, I'll head down to the Fey Forest.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that I have everything I need.
Like spell
Is there
slots.
a shop where I can buy some potions on the way?
Yeah. You can find a shop that sells potions.
Yeah, I want to just stop in one on the way.
Okay. So as you're heading down towards the pans, like kind of comes to your mind, like, oh yeah, should definitely get some healing potions. You
Yeah.
ask around, and you get directed to the Weeping Sorrow on Core
Alright.
3, which is on your way, kind of on your way down, north end of Core 3.
Okay, I'll go there.
Alrighty. Let me find stuff first. So as you go up to this place, this thing is built to almost look like a swamp from the outside. It looks like you can see clearly it's like a stone building, but this really shoddy kind of moss and vines have almost been like stuck to the outside of it to try and give it the appearance of this kind of mystical swamp from the outside. And as you walk in, you see this small, looks like a small goblin with a pointy hat, kind of pointed off to the side, pointy ears, gold earring in the right ear, sweeping the floor.
Sorry, what was the right ear?
Like a big gold earring, big gold hoop.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello there. How can I help you?
Oh, I would just be looking for possibly some health potions, if you have something.
Potions of healing, very popular. Yes, of course. What kind of healing do we want? Sort of a general healing, or do we need a poultice that is going to heal us a greater amount?
Well, it really depends. I don't have much money. How much is your greater healing?
Greater healing is 200 gold.
Oh, wow. Very expensive.
Well, I think it's
how
quite
much
reasonable.
Is the regular healing.
That's a mere 50 gold pieces.
Okay. Do you have lesser healing?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's all we have is the healing. We don't have anything smaller than that.
Okay. Alright, I will take, 2 do you think you could, do you do any special rates for, people that protect the city?
I know the Nolja have their own supplies.
Oh. Right. That's true. Where do I get those supplies?
I'm sorry, I don't know. Perhaps from Carmen, I would expect she's in charge of the security of St. Hello?
Okay, do you have anything that's good for fighting demons?
Kind of like turns her head just a little bit. Demons, you say? In what regards? Like spells, perhaps? Or are you looking for something that would help you fly? Or what is it would help you during this demon battle?
Flying's really cool, but, nope. I'd be looking for something to kill demons.
I don't think I have any potions for that, unfortunately. More
Is it just
enhancing
potions
one's
here?
abilities. Yes, mostly potions. Sometimes we have
Okay.
ingredients for people who like to do their own types of alchemic things.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. How about, I will take 2... Wait. Yeah, I'll take...
How much is the platinum?
10 gold.
And gold.
That's stupid. Should be
Everything else is 100, but platinum is only 10.
Yeah.
I will take, 2 of your regular healing potions.
Okay.
And do you have... Oh, actually...
And I pull out this potion that I have that's green and it's unknown.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna ask.
Do you know what this potion is?
Interesting. She holds up the bottle, she's moving around. Might I spend some time? Perhaps I could work out what it is. I can't see it by just looking at it.
Oh, well, I don't have time.
You can leave it
Wanna
with me
buy
if you
it?
want and come back another time.
You want to just buy it? Could be really good.
Oh, I don't want to buy it unless I know what it is.
No, not a risk taker, are you?
Oh no, risk isn't good in my business.
Okay, I will take 2 healing potions, please. And, do you have any scrolls of demon killing or anything like that?
Oh, I think we're all out of those. Sorry.
Oh, damn. Okay. Just
It'll be
the 2
100
potions,
gold then for the 2 potions. Here you
please. I'm
are.
sorry, how much?
100 gold.
Would you take 4 platinum?
Roll a persuasion.
Guiding myself. 13.
13. Oh, you're such a handsome young fellow. I tell you what, I will give you 1 for platinum.
No, for 4 platinum.
Yes, 1.
Oh,
No.
am I confused on what platinum is? 10, right? So that's 40. Okay, I see what I did there. I meant to say 8 platinum for the 2.
Oh,
My math was off there. I was doing 4 each, but I forgot I asked for 2. So
I could do 1 for 40, and the second would be the regular 50. We'll call
Okay,
it a
deal.
new
So-
customer bonus.
7 platinum for 2.
Absolutely not. 9.
9. Are you sure you don't want to do 7?
No, thank you.
Okay. 8?
Roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
guiding myself. 16.
16.
And I just burned a nat 20, by the way.
I tell you what, if you leave that green potion with me, I will take that as an exchange, and I will give you 8 platinum, your 2 healing potions.
No, it's okay. Here's 9 platinum.
Okay, think of all your business. And she hands you these 2 vials, this bright red liquid in it.
Okay. So those are 2 regular healing potions?
Yep.
Okay. What are those again?
2d4 plus 2.
1d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, right. Okay. Do these look different than the regular healing potion I have in my pouch already? Like, do they look weird?
No, they look, they're nice shiny vials. They've got a little on the top of the cork. You see a little WS inscribed on the top of the
Okay.
the top of the vials.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, do you buy sheets of magic paper? Do you have any interest in that?
No, I do not. Ola, though, might at Wizard's Tower. She might buy those from you.
Oh, okay, great. Alrighty, thanks so much.
And thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right, I'll head out.
All right. All right, so continuing down, are you heading down to the pens now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've all had a long rest now, right?
8 hours to buy 2 healing potions. So yeah, as you get to the bottom of the core and the pens, you see Bulgar just kind of standing over by the metal door, and you see you see Jak sweeping, and you see a dome with Darius and Mastos and Reen in it.
Is Tim gone?
No, he's
No,
I don't see him.
he's gone off, or not on my screen.
Oh,
Do you
is
see him, Colin?
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, I don't hear him. Oh, wait, he rejoined. Okay, I can hear you now. I had to unmute you.
Oh,
Oh, I don't hear him.
I don't see him or hear him.
Yeah,
Just
you-
refresh the page. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like reconnected. I gotta do his others.
well, now Luke.
No,
what-
he's refreshing.
Oh,
So is Corey.
what's going on now? Everyone's leaving me. Did you have to mute me because my laughter?
This might be a good time while we refresh this fixes to take our break, just as Atlas arrives to the rest of the group. Back in 7 minutes. Guys, we'll see you shortly. back, everybody. Break time is over.
We're back.
So, last we left off, Atlas had arrived at the pens to find Jak sweeping the pens, cleaning out the animal housing, while Darius, Mastos, and Reen chilling inside a little dome that had been constructed by Darius, as Bulgar stands over by the metal iron door. Atlas, what do you do?
Oh, hi, Bulgar. Where is everyone?
Right over there, and he just points over at the.
And we wave at you from inside the dome. It's transparent. I made it clear.
Oh, no, not them. I thought Carmen was supposed to be sending some guards down.
They said that they were going to go in and check it out. Scout. Points over towards Jak.
Yes, yeah, with some backup. Do we not have any backup?
Over at them, I'm like,
Do we not have backup?
I get up and step out of the dome. So it just. Actually, I want it to go into like purple smoke and have it just like slowly dissipate.
I'm going to squat like I was going to the bathroom.
Mastos is worried because apparently his belt isn't working.
Sorry, Mastos' belt's not working?
No, I pointed at Bulgar when I said that.
Oh. I don't know. Your pants seem to be on.
This is what controls the beasts, and some of them aren't responding.
Oh. Are they sleeping?
No, something's wrong.
Jak finished sweeping up a few areas, and then he sticks the broom up and he walks over. He said stuff was wrong, so I figured it'd be best to wait for the entire party before we moved in. But now that you're here, I'm ready to move in, and Carmen said she would send people by later, but we'd send a report.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, yeah, let's go in.
Okay.
Well, Mastos did send a message to Carmen.
And?
Well, Ratmos II hasn't returned. I let Carmen know that Bulgar's belt not working anymore. So we need help. This may be more than us, but we need to see. We need to go in. Like Jak said, scout.
Okay, alright. Is anyone able to send a scouting? Yeah, like
I'm ready
think we're the scouting party.
like anyone that can scout for the scouts?
I will.
Anyone that's not Jak.
I will.
Oh, yeah, that maybe might be a good idea. The person who can go invisible and communicate within a short distance.
Oh, I see.
Well, I do have the best mobility and I have a pretty good layout of that area, so I'd probably be the fastest.
Yeah,
Right,
he and I were going to go ahead. I was going to cover the ground. He was going to take the canopy.
And I was going to scout.
Yeah, alright. So you have all this figured out. So I'll just hang back, because I am tired.
Yeah, maybe you should keep him distracted. And I'm like, I'm pointing like I'm doing this, but you can't see me.
I'm just gonna assume you're talking about Mastos.
Mastos' ears perk up.
So, Mastos, tell me everything you absolutely know about the Fae as we walk.
I'm going to go up to Bulgar and I'm going to be like, open the gate.
Very well. Be careful.
Bulgar, do you have anything that we could benefit from going in there? Any weapons or special items?
Healing potion.
Potions?
I don't carry bottle things with me when I'm just working the pens.
What does the little thing on your waist do? Does that control the animals, or?
Whoa, Atlas, that's personal, man. Don't ask about that.
Well, I mean, he's playing with it a lot.
That calls them over to the eastern side of the forest and keeps them out of the way when we need to get into the
Oh.
forest.
Okay, so they're not coming, which means they're in the forest that we're about to enter, correct?
Yes. Some aren't there, some are. It's hard to tell. And he points down, you can see there's a bunch of lights, and some of them are flickering, some of them aren't on. The runes around the belt, it just looks like it's a mixed match. Whereas before, when you seen him click and turn this belt, all the lights illuminated and stayed a solid color.
Oh, so you can almost track their position with that.
No, it should stay on. They should go to the eastern side, but something's not right.
Okay, sorry, just explain this like I don't fiddle with this box all the time. How
I
do you
turned the
know?
belt.
Sorry?
I turned the belt. The animals go to the east.
And how do you know they're there if you're outside?
But that's how it works. It's installed in the metal pieces on our bodies.
Right, okay, wonderful. So, does it all line up if they're all on the east side? How do you know that some aren't there?
Because it's not working. And he looks down and shows you where some of them are flashing, shows where some aren't lit. It's never done this before. There's something not right.
Can I see it?
No.
Alright, fair answer. Let's go, guys.
And Jak looks to where he thinks Darius is. All right, let's go in.
Darius answers from behind. I'm right behind you.
As you guys are moving out, Mastos, you hear Belgar say, I don't know if this will help, but yeah. And he reaches down and he puts his necklace on you. And you feel this kind of warm glow.
Ooh,
And he steps back and
it feels nice.
opens the door and pulls it open for you all to enter.
Thank you, friend.
As I about to enter, I just do one quick scan to see if there's any signs in the area.
All right, roll a perception.
Do not feed the animals.
You know what? Don't even roll now because Jay ruined it.
Ah, Jay, you ruined her.
Don't even roll.
22.
There's a sign that says "Don't feed the animals."
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, how convenient.
Asshole.
Should really come up with something original, though. Jay totally gave
But
me
nothing
that one.
around the doors. Yeah, no signs around the doors.
Okay.
You see him kind of peeking as he pulls it open. He does it a little bit more cautious this time, kind of peeking, looking around, up, down, and gestures you in.
All right.
Just close the door, you scaredy cat.
Be safe, be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. You hear the door, the solid iron wall close behind you.
Darius whispers to Atlas, "Don't tempt fate. I feel like there was something that predicted what's going to happen in here today."
Jak turns to the group. I'm going to scout ahead. If I see anything, or if it's clear, I'll come back. We'll move together as a group. Unless you just want to stay here, and I'll come back with some answers.
Wait. Let's move in a little bit, and then there's one thing I want to try.
Do you want me to make sure a little bit's clear?
I just mean like let's move 10 feet away from the door.
Oh, okay.
Let's just like 10 feet. Just out of, I just don't want him to see.
Okay.
Is the door solid or it's a gate, right? You can see through it, right?
No, you can't see through it. No, this is a total iron wall that encompasses like 150 feet.
All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna try something real quick. Everyone hold hands.
I immediately hold his hand.
You just feel someone grab your hand.
Ooh. Jak?
Wait, are you gonna pull out a third hand?
Am I holding other people's hands or your hands? Because they both look occupied.
Create a circle.
Oh, okay.
Just grab Mastos' hand, and I'll grab your other hand.
I immediately grab Jack's hand.
Okay, everyone holding hands?
Yep.
I think so.
Alright, take a deep breath.
I swear if this is a team building exercise.
And on 3, I want everyone to say, "Go ATLADS."
Go
You
at
feel me let go of your hand.
Very.
I just hear a
Alright.
twig snap as I walk into the bed.
We'll work on it. Okay, but I do want to try something. And
I reach into my mouth and I pull out the blindfold.
Okay.
Alright, everyone, I don't know what's gonna happen. Darius, I hope you're nearby.
I'm close enough.
But just prepare yourselves.
And I like raise the blindfold over my eyes and I tighten it.
Okay. Put it over your eyes. You pull it tight and tie it at the back. Kind of like take a breath. Open your eyes. See blackness.
Yeah, I can't see anything with this thing on. I don't understand.
I just like rip it off, put it in my mouth.
Let's get going. Jack, where are you going?
You guys stay here. I'll be back. And then Jack kind of looks to Reen and he nods for her to fly up into the air. And then he left hand out and just grabs into a tree and just takes off.
Okay. Are you heading northeast? Are you heading north, east, or west? What way are you heading?
We'll start north for now.
I wanted to say I can't see shit, but I don't think that would be very honest.
Car's got some bangers tonight.
All right. So, Jack, you are swinging through the forest, and Reen is just flying away up in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Perfect. Roll a perception for both you and Reen.
Okay.
I am following on the ground, by the way.
Okay. And you've got your cloak up, invisible.
Yep.
Let me check Reen's
So,
stats.
is the ground party? Are you guys trying to stay stealthy, or just walking in, kind of following Jack's lead?
I'm shifting into fox form actually as we walk.
Okay,
I'm
Jack.
gonna hang
sorry.
back quite a bit because I'll be basically they're scouting ahead, so I'm gonna follow them, but with like maybe 30 feet back.
Okay.
And I'll wait for Darius to like say anything.
I will be 30 feet back from the scent of Darius using keen sense.
All right.
Jack rolled a 16 and Reen rolled a 19.
So as you're swinging the forest, you don't see anything initially, but you see Reen start to point over to the northeast direction in the distance, and she lets out a small like growl rumble through her throat. And as you look over, you see tiny small blue light floating in the air.
Can I gauge how far it is?
It's very far away. It's literally a dot to you right now.
Okay.
Looks very familiar to where you've seen it before.
Jack is going to immediately. Well, how far have I traveled away?
At this stage, you're just kind of taking off. You're only like 60 feet in. You kind of got your swing up to the first, second, third tree as you kind of scan across.
Okay, then Jack will. He'll kind of change his course towards the blue light, and then they'll continue on for a little bit.
Okay. All right, so you start swinging out there. So the group, you see Jack and Reen just take off to the northeast. You lose sight of them as they head off into the trees. What are you guys doing?
Stealthily behind Darius, I am just following him.
Okay.
Quiet as a fox.
All right. So we'll have the ground party roll a stealth check. So Darius, Mastos, and AT.L.A.S.
I'm with advantage, right?
Yes.
Am I at advantage?
No.
14 plus 3.
13.
17.
18.
Okay. Good to know.
I feel like I'm stepping on every branch, every crinkled leaf.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Atlas has oiled all his joints. He's like silent as a mouse.
Just hear this noise.
Tree lubricant, just making it all nice and loose. Yeah, so as you guys kind of proceed forward a little bit more cautiously, Jak and Reen, I want you to roll, Jak, just for you, I want you to roll a stealth at disadvantage.
So 14 in total for my stealth check.
Okay. All right. So as you're swinging and Reen just to your right, you hear back from the south east region. You hear this big big double thump.
Does it sound close?
You can't really tell because you're kind of moving during this swinging, but it sounded like a little bit in the distance, somewhere between you and the group that you just left.
Okay. And now, about how far now have I been traveling?
So you have 500, 600 feet away.
Okay. On that, Jak will let out a low whistle to signal Reen to snap back around and follow him, and he's going to try to make his way towards that sound.
Okay, so yeah, she just banks left and swoops around. And if I could have the ground team all roll perceptions, please.
Come on.
Can't be worse than me.
20.
You got that one, didn't you?
I got a nat 1.
23.
23, and that one. Okay. So, Atlas, you hear this big, this huge, big kind of double thud coming from far to the northeast of where you guys are right now.
Oh, did you hear that?
I got 12.
Okay.
I feel like with my nat 1,
You
I
don't
didn't
really
even hear
hear it.
Atlas say that.
Your eyes are closed. I can't hear you guys.
He's trying on the blindfold. Yeah, so Atlas, yeah, you hear Mastos, you don't hear anything. But Atlas, yeah, you hear this big double thud and then a slight rustle, but it's way to the northeast of you.
Do you guys hear that?
I hear you. Oh wait, you can't. Yeah.
What is it, boy? There's a big double thud, and then way in the northeast.
Northeast, northwest.
Northeast.
Northeast.
I'm gonna point northeast and give a big sniff and see if I can pick up a scent. Jay, you are looking at Snapchat.
And your stuff.
Oh,
I see. Yeah. Second screen in it. Oh man. Oh, it's at advantage, right? No, it didn't. This is dice jail. That was horrible. Is it perception?
Okay, need to figure that out.
What are you rolling for?
Just to smell to the southeast.
The northeast. Okay.
Northeast.
Northeast, yeah.
Northeast, sorry.
Okay. So what was it?
Was it a perception?
Yeah, sorry, perception, yeah.
Yeah, so that is a 14.
14?
Yeah.
You...
9 plus 5.
Can I guide him? Or would I know?
Before, he wouldn't know. He's a fox right now, so...
Yeah, right. True.
So, from that direction, you get a whiff. You can smell blood on the air. Yep.
What is it, boy?
I stand up and I shift out. And I'm like,
As you shift, you hear boom, 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 boom. 4 thuds sequential,
Do I hear it too?
faster and faster. All 3 of you now hear this. Boom, 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 boom,
Blood.
getting
Okay.
louder, getting closer. Boom, 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 boom,
I
boom,
turn
boom.
to
You see
Atlas and I
trees
say
start to
blood.
fall as you see this giant gorilla pounce out of the trees and land down in front of you all. Covered in metal pieces, blood pouring out of its shoulders. I need everybody to roll initiative.
God damn it. Well, I'm not using that dice.
Yeah, initiative. We get to fight Godzilla.
King Kong.
Oh, whatever. I've never seen the movie.
Godzilla's a lizard.
Either way, Pacific Rim, they'll kill him.
They're
We need the initiative order.
17.
Yep. I'm just adding everybody and then
Hey, there I am.
You can delete the second me.
Yeah, I did it.
damn, why am I guys always get the rolls?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Jack, what are you at?
Oh, do you want me to roll? Am I there?
Well, you're not, but it'll account
I
for
will
the time
be
it takes.
there.
You're about 150 yards away.
17 on the die plus 3, I think. So I should be at a dirty 20. Yep, dirty 20.
Mr. Atlas?
It's 13 plus 0, 13.
Okay, so Jack, you're up. What are you doing?
Where am I at in, like, I'm
So
assuming
you're
I'm
about
not here yet.
150 feet away still to the north of your party.
Okay. Yeah, Jack is just moving towards this loud noise.
Okay. So yeah, your grapple, your dash, and can you stop clicking on? You're changing your initiative every time you click.
I don't see my token, sorry.
It's because you're not on the board.
Oh,
I keep tuning your
sorry.
20 back, and then it keeps changing.
Sorry. 1,000 parts.
Yeah, so you're swinging. You see Ring coming in just beside you. You're starting to get a little bit of ahead of her because of your speed.
Yeah.
Mastos, you are up. You did change. You are out of your form. You see this hulking great ape is about 60 feet to your north. Sorry, about 35, 40 feet. It is giant. It is halfway up the trees as it stares down at you. It's got these massive, its arms coated in this metallic, strange substance. It's got metal plating around where its ears are. You see gashes and blood kind of coming out of parts of its body.
I don't think we can communicate well. And I'm going to cast heat metal
Okay.
at
The Fae is unarmed. Smokes the first monkey he sees.
And no, I don't have to speak with animals. It only lasts 10 minutes.
Can I have time to yell something?
So as you kind of say that, Mastos, you see almost like a reaction from the ape, but then it just kind of like its eyes just get angry again, and you recall that Bulgar told you about his necklace, that it is speak, so that he can speak with animals.
Oh yeah. You can hear me.
But it just
You-
roars at you with bloody anger.
Then instead, I am going to cast Animal friendship. It doesn't matter if I cast it at a different level because it just adds one beast to it. So let's just first level spell. I will cast animal friendship.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that spell, so let me read it real quick.
Okay.
Wasn't predicting this particular spell during this battle, so let me just look it up real quick.
I don't have a large array of combat spells.
Oh, okay. So you cast the spell and you feel it. You have to get a little bit closer. It is 30 feet. You want to get 30 feet close?
Yes, I walk up as I cast this.
Okay. So as you are 5, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, you send your intent out with a smile on your face, and you're almost getting ready to shake hands. And as you feel the spell go into the ape, you almost feel it dissipate, and it doesn't seem to have any effect.
It's a smart creature.
It is. Oh. Oh no. Oh god, and I'm closer to it. I'm going to cast. Oh, is it a humanoid? Is it a humanoid?
No.
No.
No, it's a beast. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to cast that either.
Yeah, that's fair. God damn. Well, then I will cast. I'm just reading. Okay, object. Okay, so I can cast something on an object. Which metal pieces look to be? You said that his ears are covered.
So you already cast a spell. So if you're gonna do a second spell as like a bonus action, it would have to be a cantrip.
Yeah, then never mind. Yeah. Then I'm gonna back up. 2 more. Yeah, because I moved 2, and then yeah, I can move back 2, right? No, right there. Go up. Oh my God, click. Thank you. And yeah, I guess that's my turn, because I can't. There's no cantrip that's worth it.
You moved about 15 feet. You do have 15. Like you've got the rest of your movement. You do want to move.
Oh, I thought I only had 5. Yeah, then I'm going back there.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
Atlas. Sorry, that you Mastos?
I was just gonna. Oh no, it doesn't matter. I can't see. I can't see Darius there.
No, he's invisible currently.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn then.
All right, Atlas, you're up.
Would I not go
Okay.
before him?
Yeah, you got a higher dex, so yeah, I guess it would.
Okay. I am going to. It hasn't done anything to hurt us yet, right?
Nope.
Nope. Mastos tried to talk to it. That's all you know for now.
Okay. I am going to. I can't move my token. Oh, there we go. Now I can. I am going to point at him and say something. I'm not clever at the moment and can't come up with anything, but I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Mhm.
So it needs a wisdom saving throw. Has to succeed 15 or higher.
10.
So it fails.
Haha. So you all see this thing as it's kind of roaring towards Mastos, and you guys just hear these words kind of come from nowhere. And just, and it just collapses on the ground. holding its ribs as it's vibrating. You see little pieces of blood just kind of squirting out from gashes along its body. In its down state, you can see this kind of blue electricity, this blue almost lightning, kind of streaking through parts of its metallic structure. Hey, anything else for you?
I'm just checking. No. No, that's it.
Okay. All right, Alice, you're up.
I'm gonna slowly walk over to it. I'm going in like very gently.
Hey there, big guy. It's all so funny.
And I'm going to cast healing word on it.
Okay.
I like that.
So I think I gotta touch him. Oh no.
No, the word doesn't require touch.
No, that's the
Only
weak
cure
one. You can
wounds
just
does.
yell it at him. Be healed!
No, I want him to know that what I'm doing. Like I want to see my intentions, so I'm gonna like kind of reach down to him and just like gently touch him.
Feel the power of the Lord. Ooh, sorry, King.
So 1d4 plus spellcasting. Oh, nice. 3. What is it? So 7 plus 2 plus 1. 14 points of healing.
Okay.
Is he still laughing?
Yep.
Is he angry laughing?
Right now, you can't tell. It's just uncontrollable laughter coming from this
Yeah.
giant ape as he rolls around on the ground.
Okay, I'm going to yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Well, I have one action. What can I do?
Do you have bless? Oh wait, no, you can't cast bless. It
No.
needs to be a cantrip.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll hold my action for a dodge if he tries to swing at me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you,
But
as you
I'm
mutter the
keeping my
words
hands
and
up like I'm trying to be very soothing.
Okay. Yeah, as you say your soothing words, you see some of the wounds start to kind of close up, and your sparrow symbol kind of glows slightly, and as you kind of like back up and kind of ready yourself in case you get attacked.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty. So as you stand, just kind of over it, kind of backing up a little bit, hands up, you see this thing just shake its head a little bit as it tries to break free from whatever is on it. Roll 20. So as you kind of start to back up from it, and the laughter immediately stops. Its eyes go wide, looking at you, and it lunges forwards, clasping both its hands as it tries to bite you with its massive maw. 15?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Do I
Yeah, you're
get to
fine.
dodge or anything?
does 15
Disadvantage.
hit?
Good point. So 15. Does that hit?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't. But
Yeah.
The
So dodge
RP
gives
of
you
it.
disadvantage on their attacks.
oh, okay. I thought, all right, cool.
So he tries to bite. He lunges down at you, and you're kind of ready for it. You kind of just duck out of the way, And then he's gonna try a second bite. He lunges his teeth down towards you again. 14.
No.
Again, lunging the other way as this mouth now open could encompass half of your body as it takes a slash down at you. But misses. Seeing the miss, he jumps up and grasps onto the tree. And is kind of grasping the top of this massive tree as it sways side to side. You can have an opportunity attack if you wish to do so as it jumps up to the tree.
Can I have an opportunity hug?
You can attempt to hug him on the way by, yeah, if you want to. Roll a hug attack if you want to.
No, no.
Okay.
I'm still like kind of like pleading with it.
Yeah, I just picture you like.
Okay. It's okay. Clearly, it was an accident. I know. I'm scrumptious. Please don't kill us.
As he grabs the top of the tree and he looks down, and he's like, ah! You see the teeth bearing and the electricity kind of pulsing down the arms of this thing, and you can see like there's this chest plate with kind of this circular thing on it as well. You can see it's kind of broken halfway in between. It looks like it was some sort of crystal or gem or something, but it's kind of broken or shattered in the middle. Hangs down, kind of looking over you all. At this stage, Jak, you are, with this last swing, you're starting to get in the range. You can now see. You get to just the edge of the battlefield. You can see this massive giant ape hanging onto the top of the tree. And you see your colleagues down on the ground below.
Would you please put my token up so I know where I'm at? Oh, over here? I'm in range to shoot them. Nice. Okay.
No.
No, so I was just moving you back. You're like, yeah, you're about there. You would be pretty. Okay.
I'm just moving you back. You're like right here.
Okay, so as Jak comes in, Jak hits this nice big tree branch and he does a full-blown loop-de-loop on it, and he lands on the tree branch, hits kind of hard, and he kind of snaps at the ready and he yells, "Am I shooting this or am I waiting?"
And you got to hold your action for an attack if it attacks.
No, he's hoping somebody yells back because he's ready to shoot it.
Oh!
Okay, and Jak will hold his action. And Reen will hold her action, or her reaction, I guess. Even though she's not really holding a reaction.
Yeah, you're kind of
She'll be
technically always
reacting
holding
to
a
me.
reaction.
Oh, actually... Oh, wait, no, I'm out of spell slots. I can't Hunter's Mark it. Dang it.
All right, so you're holding an action for... You're holding attack for if what happens.
If it attacks any of my friends.
Okay, got it.
And will I only get one attack, or will I get all three of my attacks?
You'll get one attack.
Big set.
Because it's technically, it turns into like almost like a reaction, so...
Gotcha. That's fine. But Jak's
right.
like planted up on a tree branch, ready to go.
All right, yeah, you use your grapple and you're kind of like leaning on with one hand pointed out with your wrist at the other, as Reen kind of poised in the air, just flapping her wings, just kind of hovering, holding a spot beside you. Mastos, you're up.
Does this broken gem look the same as Balgar's belt?
Roll a perception.
I got a nat one.
That one. Hard to tell. Hard to tell.
Yeah, that's fair. I am going to... What's the range on this? 30 feet? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. So, you said one's covering his ears, pieces of metal covering his ears.
It's just kind of around his head. There's like just metal pieces.
Like a
It doesn't
head
look like
piece.
it's
Yeah.
perfectly kind of
Like,
structured.
okay. So it's not symmetrical. It's not like it's covering them for a reason. Yeah.
It's kind of
like
here. Let me make it
augmented,
big
right?
again for
Yeah.
you, just
Yes.
so you can get
Thank
a better.
you. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay. He's just kind of wearing the pieces.
He's basically King Kong.
Old King Kong with
There's pieces.
more.
So as you do look at it, like when you got closer to talk to him, you look at it, you see that these it's not just metal armor put on. You can see that this is partly fused with parts of his body, which you recognize from, some of the Nolja you've spoken with,
Yeah.
and also your friend from Morat.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what?
Wait, is that Mastos's friend? Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
You knew someone in Vimoria? What?
You know my story. I've told you my story.
So what are you doing, Mastos?
One important thing. So now I am going. Damn it! Then that just I'm going to cast reduce on that damn tree. That's what I'm gonna do. That was my backup plan all along. Make the monkey fall. You know what?
Okay. Okay, so you're casting reduce on the tree.
Yeah, that he's swinging on.
Okay.
I'm hoping physics plays a part.
Okay, so basically like turning it from massive down to large.
Yeah. Oh
Got it.
man, how big's it? Is it a large? Is he a large?
He looks pretty large. Yeah.
Damn. You know what? I'm just.
So you're casting reduce on the tree.
I just picture him being slowly lowered to the ground.
Yeah, that's all I'm seeing. It's like you just onto the ground.
No. I have a backup plan as I do these things. I'm actually gonna cast plant growth and use it to entangle. Is that the one I can use that does that? Yeah, becomes overgrown. And must move speed 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot, and it moves. Yeah. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. Yeah, so basically 5 feet of movement extra. Yeah. And as I cast plant growth on him, or the plants around it, the tree and the vines around it, I say, you settle down! We're here with Bolgar's permission. I see you're broken here. And I point to my chest.
Okay. See it just staring, kind of like just almost foaming at the mouth, just staring at you with the teeth baring. Again, you recognize that it's understanding what you're saying, but doesn't seem to be changing its behavior towards you.
That's fine.
So you guys see the trees and the bush and everything kind of like just starts to kind of get a little bit bigger, and vines start to come out, and the flower and the grass around just kind of comes up a few feet into a thicker bush type substance. So it's 100 feet radius, right? Or 100 feet.
Yeah, radius centered on the tree.
Okay. All right.
Ah.
So,
Shit.
so it is now difficult terrain in a 100-foot radius around this tree
Whoa.
for everyone.
Oh man, maybe I did you know what? I shouldn't have done anything.
So basically, the entire.
So that's 100 feet, Tim.
Anything else for you, Mastos?
I should have reduced the tree.
Or the monkey, like...
Yeah. Anything else, Mastos? Or have you done enough?
I'm good.
think I'm fucked up enough.
Very well.
Go ahead.
Darius, you see all this growth around you as it comes up to kind of like your waist, as you kind of have to like lurch up a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
it's like
to
wrapping around
feel
my
like
legs.
it's starting
What,
to
Master,
take
what
over
the
you.
Fuck, man! What are we doing?
So,
And I'm going to summon the sword and ready Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
But I'm going to
please.
hold it until it actually attacks.
Okay. So holding an action, holding your Eldritch Blast if it attacks somebody else.
Yep.
Very well. Any bonus action or movement?
No, since like I can move like 1 or 2 squares now.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question, DM. Due to my nature's explorer, or my natural explorer, sorry, it says that my group is unaffected by difficult terrain.
What?
Because we've been in this area before for over an hour. It says my group not when traveling. It just says when we move through here, we're not affected by difficult terrain. Would that take effect here?
Oh, come on. Happy accidents?
I'm gonna say, because this is an enhancement of vegetation you're already familiar with, and it's almost just like an enhancement of it, I will say yes, you will get the benefit of that, and will not have reduced speed through this terrain.
Okay.
Planned it all along.
Not every day are we in a forest.
We don't
So sorry,
have
Darius.
allies have that forest grow and eat us.
Which
I just-
also,
I read it as 10 feet, not 100.
So yeah, Darius, any bonus action or movement for you?
Again, hold on. What is the range on Eldritch Blast?
120.
120 feet? Alright, yeah, so I'll probably take a few steps back then.
Okay.
Go there. I thought you got up and walked away. I was like, geez, I'm
No,
sorry.
I had to check
moved."
something. So that's everything for you?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, Alice, you're up.
Yay. Okay. I'm kind of looking around in disbelief.
Yeah, you've got this vegetation is literally like
Yeah.
up to your eyes right now.
Okay. Well, I thought he needed 8 hours to do that, but... Yep.
Look at the big ape.
We are friends, not food.
And I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Is this vegetation thing? Is it like a concentration spell? Like, can it be dropped? Or is it?
The plant growth is not, no, it's...
oh,
No, I think once he does it, it's permanent.
So would that be considered a harmful spell?
No, because it's not damaging.
Okay, all right. Then I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on the gorilla,
On the gorilla. Okay.
not the tree.
It's
the
not-
gorilla.
You can't do it on beasts. You can only do it on humanoids.
No, you can. It just doesn't. It doesn't like I don't get any choice. It just would calm them from either raging or from being like super happy.
Oh. It says right here, I can exclude 1 or more areas of any size within the spell's affected area.
Humanoid. 20-foot radius. It's got to be a humanoid. This is a beast.
I looked it
Unless
up.
I'm reading it wrong. Make sure you're not looking at the 2024 handbook either.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
You have no control over the affected creatures, but calm emotions can stop raging creatures from fighting or joyous ones from reveling. Creatures so affected cannot take violent actions, although they can defend themselves or do anything destructive.
It also says each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere.
Are you? I'm just looking at the actual spell in the book. You know what? We'll let it ride for this one. We'll see if he passes or fails or not. I'm pretty sure it's just humanoids, but
Because with the humanoids, I think you can do more. Like I can pick and choose who they're indifferent about. But I think
see what
it's
you're
just
saying. Yeah, because I don't see where anywhere in the
just-
spell where it says anything other than humanoids.
Indifferent about creatures.
Wait, alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of choice that it's hostile towards. It says creature in that instance. So yeah, well,
yeah, but that's indifferent about creatures. So that's like
yeah,
you can make your target indifferent about anything. But there it says target. It doesn't say humanoid.
So I'm gonna we're gonna let the roll go for this one.
okay.
We can figure out details later, but yeah. So casting cam emotions on it, so it's a wisdom save. So what's the DC?
15.
Oh, he has a plus 15. That's great.
It's weird because it says each humanoid, but it also starts referring to as like if the creature has immunity to the
Yeah, because it
So,
should have
like, it's
said
just
if the
poorly
humanoid
worded.
has emotion. Yeah.
creature
so-
becomes indifferent about like is a humanoid humanoid is still a
Well,
creature,
creature
though,
is
isn't it?
every like living entity in entire D&D. So they just use creature
Yeah.
as a catch-all for everything. So he rolled an 8. So he looks around. You kind of see the foam at the mouth kind of like stop a little bit, and the eyes, and he's kind of like looking up and down, just scanning everybody. He doesn't look quite as angry as he did, but he still not looking very friendly necessarily.
Okay. So is he is he raging or not though? Like is
You
he
feel the spell take effect. He rolled an 8.
okay?
We'll find out next turn if he's gonna try and eat us.
Okay. Mastos, talk to this guy. I don't think he's our enemy. I think the demons have attacked him.
And that'll I guess it'll be my turn.
Okay. So as the ape surveys the area, let me check something here first before I say what I'm going to say.
I don't like that sound.
Oh, it's a charisma saving throw. It's not a wisdom.
This is a very charming gorilla.
Oh no, it's even worse. -2.
He is a gentleman gorilla.
Yeah, so he looks around, he looks at you all. As you see the kind of the proud kind of like shape in of the angered burrow kind of like loosens it a little bit, looks at Wall, and then he swings in the opposite direction off to the east. And you see him just out of range. Off to the east, you see him kind of disappear off into the trees. He's gonna do his thing. All right, Jak, you're up. You see this thing swing off after Atlas doing something to make it look like its energy dropped a little bit before it swung off.
Jak is going to wrap his grapple around the branch he's on, and he's going to Spider-Man upside down to the ground. And kind of walk towards everybody. So, I saw a blue light that had that lightning thing inside of it. So, something's back. Also, I saw a giant gorilla just now.
What? Where did you see a giant
Okay,
gorilla?
is that your full action to say all of those words?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
And Reen will fly down next to me and land on the ground.
Okay, so you're getting closer to the group then, kind of just landing down to discuss.
Yeah.
Okay, very well. You land down there, and amongst the mass amounts of flowers and grass that is now beneath you, Mastos, you're up.
Gorilla? What gorilla? Gorilla? Did you see demons? Demons? Do we have demons?
I did not see any yet, besides the blue light that potentially has that lightning demon in it.
Demon's a demon.
Well, it's afar off, but I figured I'd come get you guys to let you know what I spotted. And I also heard thumping, and I think that big thing was it.
Where did you see the blue light? Like, if you were to where we fought the demons, where was that blue light in reference to that location?
Is that all of your? So sorry, Mastos. Was that all of your turn? Just saying that. We're still in initiative here.
He's still in turn order. No, I would like to move over yonder. Right here. And I'm going to be looking off into the distance. Or climbing a tree. I'm going to climb this tree. No, this tree. I like the color green better.
Okay, roll an athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Jak just like flips out of a tree and roll it. That's not going to be good. Sorry, you said athletics or acrobatics? It actually doesn't really matter that much. So, well, to be fair, it's a -1 versus a +2, so it's an 11.
It's a what, sorry?
That's a 3 score.
11.
An 11?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you kind of get yourself like halfway up where you wanted to get. So you're up about 20 feet.
I'll wait for my next turn to climb the rest. It's okay. So
Gets halfway up, just falls out.
I can't make it up in one turn.
Not with that
that's-
roll.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I'll hold on.
Okay,
Dear mine.
Darius,
It's
you're
just
up.
like a hug. Everyone thinks I'm just hugging a tree. It's not abnormal.
Why can't I fucking move my piece? So annoying.
Are you on the token layer? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I can't move it with my mouse. I have to use my keyboard. It's weird.
Oh,
Atlas, what did you do to it?
But I just tried to reach out and let it know that it didn't need to be so angry. But
Is it a permanent fix?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it really depends. I think it
Maybe
depends
we
on why it's angry.
Maybe we should move from this area then.
I'm stuck in this weird vine crap that just came out of nowhere.
I mean, I thought I would be too, but for some reason it's actually very easy to move in.
Oh, I didn't really try. I've just been struggling to see.
Take a couple steps.
A hand comes through the tall grass in front of Atlas.
Oh, a friendly hand in the grass. Love it.
I'll grasp it.
all right.
Are
you
we
feel
in
Jak's
turn
hand.
order right now? Like, is this?
You're still. It was Darius's turn,
Right.
and then
Okay.
yeah. So Darius, what are you doing?
That was it. My dialogue with Atlas saying
Okay.
we should move in case it's not permanent.
Gotcha. Atlas, you feel a little. Jak, you can't put your hand on you.
Yeah, I want to move
Yeah.
out of here. I'm gonna head towards Jak. Yeah. What direction did it go in? The west?
It went off to the east.
East. Right. That would make sense, being called to the east.
Alright, well, it went east, so what way should we go here?
Was it northwest or northeast? I already forget that I saw the light.
Northeast. Basically, north and a little bit east. The center
Okay.
of the whole thing.
Perfect. Yeah, when we say more than one cardinal direction, I get lost. So, gotta give me a landmark, bro. And Jack's gonna kind of point northeast and go, well, that's where I saw the blue light, and I vote that's where we go.
So,
I'll I guess use my dash. You know what? Yeah, I'll use my dash.
Okay. Run north.
Yeah, north with a slight bit of east.
You got it.
So how much can I can
So 60 feet.
Do
60?
we want to go confront one of those things again?
I'm just trying to get out of this growth shit.
Can't you like extendo your legs?
He can fly.
Like go gadget legs.
Doesn't have that upgrade.
Yeah. I will eject. Wait, I can bonus action eject Filbert, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll eject Filbert, and just once I get out or like where I'm going, I'll just tell him to stick close and wait for my command.
Okay. Yeah, he just rolls out, jumps out, kind of looks around, and you see his kind of red eye going from like totally circle, kind of bend a little bit upwards, almost like a little smile as he looks around and sees all the vegetation everywhere.
Yeah. I offer to like have him like hop up on my. How big is he? He's like pretty big now, right?
When he unfurls, he's like 3 feet, but it's like skinny vines, so
Yeah,
there's not a lot
okay,
of mass
so-
to him.
Yeah, not like hop up on my shoulder shit or anything.
He can wrap around you. He could wrap around like a scarf almost.
Yeah, I'll tell him to hop on.
Okay. He does so. He just whoop, wraps his vines kind of around your shoulders, his legs dangling off the back like a little cape.
All right, perfect. Love it.
All right. That's it for you.
Is he fully healed up now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. So you guys hear in the distance, and then it stops. Jak, you're up.
Jack is going to catch up to Atlas.
Okay.
Him and Reen.
Lab using
I don't know.
yeah, it's no problem. She gets 5, 20, 30, 40. So she gets about there. You with your dash can get right up to Atlas if you want.
Jack will just kind of like drop right in behind Atlas as he's scampering about.
Okay. Good enough. Mastos?
I shall continue to climb this tree to the top.
Okay, now that you're halfway up, you make it right to the top. What do you wish to do?
Can I see the gorilla off in the distance to the east?
Roll a perception.
It's +9, right? Yeah, so 21.
21. As you look over, you can see kind of like bend and kind of like strain your eyes, and you can see the form, the shape of the gorilla. As you see its arms kind of like fly backwards almost through the trees. As you see this gigantic boar piercing its tusks right towards its chest as it flies backwards. You all hear this big boom.
Ah!
It's about 120 feet away from you, off to the east.
Are you uncloaked, Darius, now, or are you...
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, for this turn I am, yeah.
So I'm gonna turn back, and do I see Darius down there?
Yep.
In the thicket. In the
Yep.
thick of it. Darius, bigger Pointier beast. Took out the gorilla.
How high up did you say he was?
At the top of this tree, he's about 50 feet up now.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like 100 feet. I was like,
No.
do I even hear him?
No, no.
Okay, well, maybe we should move.
The creatures, they're fighting.
You want to get in the middle of that?
I don't want them to hurt each other.
Well, we can't really stop them. We're not really equipped for this.
And with that, how much movement would you have said that?
About 15 feet. Got
Yeah.
you to the very top there.
Oh, okay. 50 feet up. No, I can't jump down. I was gonna make some cool thing, but no, I can't.
You can drop down for the rest of your movement if you want, based on your
I was gonna Mithra leaps down.
acrobatics. It'll make yourself go even higher. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, no. I will slide down. I will,
Yeah. Using okay, so roll an acrobatics.
Dirty 20.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, use the branches and just kind of slide. Use your back and your fur to kind of like slide down without hurting yourself, and you safely get to the bottom of the tree.
Whew. Yeah, we should get away. I think the device, the thing Bogar uses to control them, push them away. It's broken on their end.
Okay, Darius, you're next.
I think we should, if you want to get this ritual done, we need to go there. I can put the dome up, and we'll at least have protection in there. And if you want to go out and cast your spell, we can at least rest up. That way, if anything comes, you can get in the dome and you'll be safe. Then we'll be rested up to actually take on whatever is there.
I don't think I need to do the spell.
Well, I need to rest.
Then why are we staying here?
Well, with demons. We're here to find if there's any demons left. We
I don't
must
think
clear
we're
this way.
equipped to go through here. I think if we continue to press on, we are going to die.
So Darius, do you want to move or do you want to stay there?
I'm actually going to cast message to Atlas and tell them to come back. We need to get out.
Okay, yeah, you're within range. Go ahead and say your exact message.
Atlas, you need to bring Jack back. We need to get out of here. We are not equipped to be dealing with whatever is happening in here. We need to rest up before we do whatever this is. We can have Carmen send their men through.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good idea. Jack, we need to go back. I think we need to regroup here.
We just got in here. We need to see if there's demons.
I
And
know,
I've
but-
already spotted the light, meaning
Mm.
they are here.
so that we know there's demons, we need to go back. Darius requested, but we're gonna get Carmen to send a group in first.
Do you think their Hermir guards are gonna fare better than us?
Considering how much power I have left, possibly.
Are you gonna stay within the Fae, or are you going to go outside?
I don't know, but I think we need to get back with the rest of the group first.
And I get a turn and start charging back that way.
Okay. So use your full movement and a dash to
Yeah.
get back to. Okay. Yeah. And Filbert comes with. So, you all hear from the east. You hear there's almost like electrical, electricity, like crackling noise coming from the east, and you hear large roar, and you see the trees off to the east shaking back and forth. Jack, what do you do? You're
How
up
close
next.
does that sound?
It's like, it's hard to tell by sound, but like 100, 200 feet to the east. Like you can't see what's happening. You just see in the distance large trees shaking from side to side.
Jack is going to get up in the trees and get closer to the group.
Okay, so swinging towards the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's gonna have Reen fly over and land on a tree branch. And once he gets up top, above them, he's gonna say, "Are you resting in the Fae or not? Because I feel like we need to scout, and I feel comfortable enough scouting by myself."
I think we need to go out and tell Carmen to send men in.
You really think her men are gonna fare better than we would?
Considering that my connection to the arcane right now is pretty well spent. I don't know how Atlas is faring with his power levels. We can't call Lapidus out.
Well, the way she made it sound, she's not overly pressed to get guards in here, so
I think
I don't-
if we relay the situation, she may be more pressed to get them in here. The report that we gave has changed.
Are you saying you're gonna go rest at the the rusty mug?
The musty rug? Ew.
I fixed it.
We can rest outside in a hut. We just...
Yeah, I can put the tent back up outside and we can rest right outside the door.
I need everybody to roll a perception check, please.
That almost fell off the table.
And that 19, I don't know what my perception is though. 1 sec.
24.
Nat 20.
Jack rolled a 10 and Reen rolled a 17.
Okay. So everybody but Jack, you guys hear this strange, almost rhythmic rustle coming from the north, like, but it's like almost like a smooth rustling noise from the hill to the northwest. It sounds like it's getting closer.
We need to move now.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Give me about an hour and I'll be out.
Don't die.
I'm gonna go check for demons and I'll be back.
Before he leaves...
Hold on a second. Yes. If I cast something and someone has to be... Oh, that's no. It's concentration, they have to remain within range, right?
It depends on the spell.
Yeah, like with suggestion, I only have to be able to see them and then maintain concentration. They can
Or
go
if
out
you
of my...
initially cast Bless, you can go out of range. You only have to be in for the initial casting of it, and while you hold concentration on it.
Okay.
So we're it's 2.
Your 1
Are
minute is
you gonna
almost
let us-
over on your previous concentration spell.
Yeah, and if you cast Bless, you're going to break the concentration.
It's almost over
Sorry.
anyway.
Sorry, what was that?
Your concentration spell that you
Oh.
currently have up, it's almost over
On the-
anyway, but it will immediately end it.
Yeah.
Are you going to let us all cast a spell before he leaves?
Right now, it's Jack's turn. So
Yeah, I know,
if
that's why.
he's-
'Cause
are you running off north, Jack, or what are you doing?
Before he leaves, I'm kind of spent on my ability to heal today. Does anybody have any potions?
I have the best thing for you. And as I walk forward with my hands open up like this, there's a handful of 10 berries for you.
So just to be clear, so Jack's action is waiting for the healing, and
Oh,
Mastos,
yeah,
your
yeah,
action
sorry.
is giving him 10 good berries.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Darius, your turn. You get 10 good berries, Jack.
Perfect.
I will... Oh, I do have 1 potion of healing, so I will give him that. And I will, as I hand it to him, I grab his wrist, and I am like, "Don't be stupid. If you see danger, get the hell out of Dodge." And I am going to cast Bardic Inspiration on him.
Are we all forgetting that he has like a death prophecy?
Okay,
He's not going to
so
listen
Bardic
to us,
Inspiration.
so I mean, we might as well prepare him as much as we can.
Yeah. Any other movement for you, Darius?
I'm going to start heading out.
Yeah. So
No, I can't. There we go. Now I can drag my piece.
here we go. Okay. Atlas, you're up.
Alright, be safe, Jack.
I'll cast as I turn away. I'll cast Shield of Faith on him.
Nice.
Some +2 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So as that spell takes effect, Jak, you kind of feel a little that heat you're now used to feeling whenever Atlas heals you or gives you any encouragement. And you feel a little bit sturdier. You feel your muscles almost flexing that little bit tighter. As you turn and kind of get ready to kind of head out north. Atlas, are you assuming you're following Darius out?
Yeah.
Okay, so Philibert will follow you as well. There. Mastos, you used a little bit of movement to give the good berries. Are you following the group or are you following Jak?
That is the question. I am going. Okay, he's typing something. I can hear it. It's probably to me.
Come on, quickly, let's go. Your combat initiative here.
Okay.
No metagaming.
I'm going with Darius, or I'm going with Jak.
Going with Jak.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm gonna
we're
look
going
at.
with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want
All right.
you.
So you're just sticking beside him.
No, This is my home. Part of it. I can hide here. And I transform into my fox form.
Well,
and
you
hide
can't.
in the
You can't
underbrush.
yet because.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You're right. Yeah. Next turn, because
Okay.
this turn would have been the good berries. Yes.
All right. So you just kind of moved up beside him, kind of thing, and stayed there after you give him the good berries.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are kind of rushing towards the exit as you look over your shoulder and you see Mastos and Jak and Reen kind of staying central there. As you hear the rustling and the roaring still continuing from the east, the trees rustling and shaking. Jak and Mastos, what do you do? Jak, you're first.
Jak looks to Mastos. I'm not going to be staying behind with you. Good luck. And he's going to immediately, he's going to have Reen fly above the trees, and they're both going to take off northeast as he continues towards that light. And he is going to be up in the trees, going from tree to tree, and dashing each time.
Okay, so Jak swings off in the trees, Reen following suit. Jak, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, please.
I think I get a +7. I like to double check though. Disadvantage will put me at a 19.
Okay, so as you swing through the trees, kind of leaving Mastos behind you in the dust, you hear for a split second, it almost sounds like a metallic crack. Here, almost like slats putting together metal. As you look below, you see this massive mouth come up and try to swallow you. As this monstrous snake starts to unveil itself, as it tries to clasp around you as you swing above, it lands on the ground. It starts writhing and chasing you, reaching up into the air 50 feet, trying to catch you. And we will leave it there.
Nice.
Wow. I'll give you guys a little visual.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Oh man, that's so cool.
It's Quick Strike's tail. Minus
So,
the cobra bits.
yeah, great session, guys. Good job, good job.
Cool.
Good luck to Jak on his solo mission. So yeah, we'll be back next week, 8 p.m. EST. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.
All right. See you.
See ya.
Nighty night.
Bye.
Bound by honor, lost in time, the ATLADS march towards the line.